What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the film. I hate to have everything so separated. Welcome back to the Film Cave, episode number 60. 60. It's your boy Knight.
What's up, everybody? Logan here. Excited to be here. I got you. Yeah, I'm excited, man. This is a big ass show. As we were thinking of things, I was like, there's only a million things to forget about this week. So we gotta hop on this shit and get this thing rolling because we got plenty to talk about.
A lot to talk about, and I am excited to get into it. I want to thank you guys so much. What to do, Aka? Thank you guys.
Yes, mine is on Twitch as well. Yes.
Oh yeah. We're streaming on like 25 different
we figured it out now. We got fucking everything.
We are on everything right now.
Yeah.
But yes, we want to thank you guys so much for joining us on this latest episode, whether you're watching live and or on playback. We appreciate all the love regardless. If you'd be so kind, if you love what you see here, if you enjoy the conversation, the banter, the community, whatever it may be, the easiest way, the simplest way, most importantly, the cheapest way to show that love and support is to hit that subscribe button. We'd appreciate it. It's so easy to do. Hit that thumbs up and hit that notification bell to be reminded when our purr faces pop up. You don't want to miss it. You know you like it. Anywho, I'm excited, man. I say we jump into this goddamn thing. What do you think?
Let's do the dang thing, man. Let's get it.
Let's do the damn thing. All right. So, what a tad of bump the mic up more. Oh, got you.
I got you, man. I got you.
We can take care of that now. We double pumping.
There we go.
That sounds crazy. Yes, it is. That sounds.
Did you just say we're double pumping?
Double pumping. That's all that came out into my mind right now, and I just went with it.
I mean, somebody double pumping, they might come into your mind.
So that's what we're doing, David. Don't judge me, motherfucker. Anywho, for those of you who do not know, and some of you do, me and Logan are a couple of what, sir?
Fucking nerds.
Couple of fucking nerds. We love to talk about film. We do it any and all goddamn day, but there are some things that we're passionate about that, happen to be outside of the world of film. But sometimes she still rears her beautiful head into the conversation because why?
She's a jealous ass biatch.
A jealous ass biatch.
Biatch.
Absolutely. So, with that being said, this segment is called, damn it, back and forth. Boom, here we go. Boom. Coasting with this shit that is out there in the fucking world. Yeah.
All right.
Coasting. Okay, it's done now. So, out there in the world, and we have a particular fashion in which we go about out there in the world. So Logan, do you mind telling the people what that fashion would be?
That fashion would be traditionary fashion over here.
Traditionary fashion. And instead of such traditionary fashion, good sir, what do you have for us? Take it away.
Yeah, this weekend I decided to watch a little movie, do a little rewatch of something, to prepare for some things. And
preparing.
Yeah, and that movie was a rewatch of The Dark Knight.
Oh, I saw.
And I just wanted to kind of give another shout out to that movie because it was actually the first time I've watched the movie start to finish from my 4K Blu-ray disc. So like having the IMAX scenes while at home. Like once I got it, I've thrown it in the player a few times and just watched like some scenes because of course.
Scene and shit.
Yeah, but like, or just the whole opening, is just fucking fantastic. And
beautiful.
Yeah, and it was so funny because like I did not see The Dark Knight in theaters when it came out. Yeah, never saw it.
Oh my god.
And so that's exactly Akasan. So I wanted to watch it so that I could immediately know. Like I had to compare the new Batman to the greatest Batman movie ever, because it does not matter what happens. There will be some people after this Batman movie comes out that will say the greatest Batman movie of all time. It could be garbage and they would still say that. So I just wanted to have it fresh in my head, because like Spider-Man No Way Home is on that bullshit when it comes to that and all that kind of stuff. Like just the new, like recency bias is what it's called. And so I was like, you know what? Let me have some recency bias to the actual greatest Batman movie of all time.
Yes.
And so wanted to watch The Dark Knight, and it's so funny. Like it's the first time I've watched it since like truly becoming like a film mind type of person. And the main takeaway was like, it actually seems like Warner Brothers made him cut some things down, because its editing is like pretty quick. Like they don't leave a lot of, like, obviously there are some shots that are meant to have moments of like, sitting there and pausing, but besides that, you don't get to kind of like sit with people once they finish their lines. Like it's a pretty quickly edited movie, and it made me, think about how much time has passed basically, and how, back then in, 08 or whatever that was.
June of 08.
Warner Brothers was Warner Brothers. And so, yeah, they could say, hey, cut that down for theatrical stuff. Like, let's make it 2.5 if you can. And I could definitely see there being a 240, 245.
Rises even more so.
Yeah. So it's like, it was just kind of funny, but I'm glad I watched it. Me and Hannah watched it, and it's just fucking incredible. Obviously, Heath Ledger is just phenomenal, and it's a damn good movie, man. Like I tweeted this out, but I just want to say, like, that's the thing, is like, when I complain about scripts and stuff, The Dark Knight is a script that is aimed towards me. And what it is it reminds me, my other example of this is Watchmen. The scripts for the series
the show
of Watchmen, there is not a line or a shot that is not meant to be there, and it has to be there. Absolutely. And it all is there for a reason. And that is what I, retained after watching The Dark Knight again, is like, this all needed to be in there. And I don't expect that actually with the Batman, it being almost 3 hours. Like from what we've heard, they tested like a 2.5 hour and a 3 hour cut. And, they were like, hey, people like the 3 hour, let's keep it.
I thought there was a 4 hour bitch out there.
Okay, well, there was definitely a 4 hour, but like, that's honestly, that was not going to be.
Right.
But like, I would guess that there's still some fluff on this movie, when we see that it being 3 hours. Granted, Endgame, that was not the case. But, I mean, the fucking Dark Knight, like, can people please, when the Batman comes out, if the Batman is absolutely incredible, I want it to be. I'm hyped as shit.
I hope. I'm getting really hyped with that. I'm not going to hold you.
I mean, really, but like,
I'm not going to hold you.
I'm not going to go in there and expect the Dark Knight, because that's also, I mean, I can't stand the Batman Begins. I think it's not good. Like, I don't like it. So that's what's so funny. So it's like, this being the first one of this new, this reboot, it's like, I'm not expecting me to be able to connect that well, with all these characters right off the bat. But like, please, let's not have people just immediately say, they
are.
This blows this out of the water. And it might. And if it does, great. But like,
they're saying it now and the movie didn't even come out yet.
That's what I mean. And so I just want to kind of get on that. I wanted to have recency bias in my own head of why, like, Ledger won the Oscar.
Right.
And, all that shit. Like, I needed that in my head. So I'm very happy I did it.
Changed the Oscars forever. That one.
That's very true.
Yes, it did. Okay. So now I want to watch The Dark Knight.
I recommend it's all right.
Oh, it's okay.
I mean,
it's okay.
Yeah.
A little trade happened.
Yeah.
over the weekend. Where are we at? Yeah, the weekend.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. Yeah, it didn't happen. It didn't happen on Valentine's Day, or did it?
I think it was last week.
Was it last week?
Yeah. Trade deadline doesn't end on a weekend, does it?
I don't fucking know.
I don't remember.
Anyway, either way, the big ass baby that is James Harden has finally got his wish and is now a 76er.
Mm-hmm.
He has left the Nets, and in return, we have got Seth Curry, Andre Drummond, 2 first-round picks, and that's it, right? What we got for him? I feel like I'm missing somebody else. Yeah. Excuse me. But anywho, I feel. Simmons. Oh yeah, Ben Simmons. Yes.
I was like, I thought you were gonna give like a grand reveal for the main.
The main motherfucker. I don't know why it's all happening. And Ben Simmons. I personally, listen, you don't want to fucking be here. And I tweeted this. He's going to be, the next few months, he's like, I don't want to be here. He's going to start fucking sloping around and moping on the fucking bleachers. I'm like, fine, do you. On the bleachers, like it's fucking high school.
They just got wood planks.
They just got wood.
$1,000 seats in that Brooklyn stadium. It's just wood.
Exactly. That's all you need. So yeah, we clearly won this damn trade.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Like beautifully. And Drummond and Curry played last night and it was gorgeous. Granted that everyone's here, they're still not cohesively. I figured it all out. Which is fine, but what I saw I really liked. James Harden's still hurt. He won't come back till after or before All-Star break, they say.
Yeah.
So I'm curious where it's gonna go. Because now you have 2 superstars who are very, very injury prone by the slightest situation in Harden and Embiid, especially Embiid. You blowing that man, he's like, oh! Yeah. So it's like, I don't know what's going to happen with that. What level of commitment you're going to have. Lord forbid you guys start losing. There goes James. So it's just like, more power to you, player. How do you feel about it all?
No, I mean, Brooklyn definitely won. Like it's actually crazy to me that Philly didn't kind of hold steady on Ben Simmons and just say like, no, it's a clean swap. Like, because in terms of what they've both been producing recently, they're the same. So like the fact that Brooklyn was like, no, we want a literal A+ shooter and, you know, a guy that in the past has been incredible and he's kind of been not doing too much yet. Like, yeah, go ahead and throw him in there too. So what it really comes down to that I'm excited for is Harden should know this, but Philly is a ruthless fucking crowd.
Yes, it is.
And as soon as he's on any kind of bullshit, they will talk straight shit to your face. And in your home, arena.
They'll throw Phillies at your face every time you don't try to walk to the bus.
So like, I really, because what I've learned over, these past few years is James Harden is a weak person mentally. Like, as soon as he's out, greatly. And he will get on the court and fucking purposefully sabotage your shit. And I see what's the guy's name now? That the guy for the Knicks, Julius Randle. Julius Randle's doing it now.
He's getting on my goddamn nerve.
He literally is on the court just fucking up everything purposefully.
Yes, and he's trying to act like he's the biggest tough guy. I'm like, please, would you stop?
But when it comes to the trade, I saw some funny things because I saw somebody ask Ben Simmons early in last week, what do you think about going to Brooklyn? And he was like, what am I going to do, play the 5? He was like, that's kind of laughable, and like made fun of him. And that's exactly what he's going to do, because that's when he's the best, is he's a ball handling 5-man, because he's like fucking 6'10" or something. And he's strong. And so if Kyrie can play, because that's the thing, is he's not a goddamn shooting guard, and you don't want Kyrie to not be taking the ball down the court.
Right.
So yeah, you're the fucking 5-man now. Find your role. And I mean, because people have been saying like, oh, he's the next LeBron type of player.
Yeah,
I
they've
don't
been
see
saying
that.
shit for ages.
But like LeBron is that kind of guy. Like take some fucking pointers and say, wherever you're needed, you need to be. And you need to be the 5-man. And if he plays 5, that's a fucking mean lineup.
It's pretty gorgeous.
So I really like it immediately. It's so funny because Philly, that's the thing. Philly got better, but they have 2 players that are iffy. Y'all definitely got better.
I guess, yeah.
Y'all definitely got better, but depends on the lineup. It depends on if Ben Simmons is going to be good with that, and then it also depends on if Kyrie can play.
That's my struggles with it, because I don't know which Ben Simmons we're about to get.
Right.
I hope it's like, oh my God, Ben Simmons, like it was like, I hope it's that bastard. And then again, Kyrie, are NBA going to start, being more lenient with the, not just away games and mandates and things like that, and yada, yada, yada. Excuse me. So
because that's a New York thing. Like New York is the reason why.
Yeah.
That's the case. So I mean, can you imagine y'all getting to the finals and Kyrie can't play the home games?
That would piss me off.
I mean, that would be wild. It would be circumstances exactly we'd never seen.
Where we're getting.
Yeah.
And it'll piss me off. If it'll be like, it's just so much. Yeah. But it is what it is. We'll see how it goes. We've got a lot of time. We broke our fucking losing streak because we were dog shit ass.
Yeah, what the hell was
for
that?
A while.
That was crazy.
It was
KD's obviously out, but like
right, KD's out. Kyrie can only play for like a few of them, fucking half of them. Yeah. So it's just been kind of like the reserves and backups. But
the fact that y'all Kyrie can be out, KD can be out, and you still have Ben Simmons and Andre Drummond and Seth Curry, like that's already like a solid ass team. Right, those 3 guys.
With Patty Mills chilling and Brown.
Yeah, ready to fucking go. Yeah, no. So y'all literally went from like because y'all were the favorites when the season started. And y'all fucking tanked. Like everybody shit the bed. But now you've swapped some guys out, gotten some better situations in here, and y'all immediately just jump right back up to the favorites again. Rightfully so. So
yes, we did. Let's get it. Nets Warriors finals.
Do not fucking choke. That's all I gotta say. Because y'all had two super teams in one season over there.
Right, because we ain't gonna choke. Our biggest prone is injuries. That's our challenge. That's what I'm worried about. But we will see. I don't need KD doing it alone. But
really, you've got guys that can step up.
Oh yeah,
Seth Curry could be the starting point guard on a championship-winning team if he has good people surrounding him. So I'm fucking about it, man. Also, a finals with the Curry brothers, dope.
That would be great. Yeah, it would.
Like
that second unit's about to be stupid.
Yeah.
All right, what you got?
I don't know if I have anything else. We're going to talk about all Super Bowl stuff and everything.
Well, that's very, very true.
As its own topic, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah. And Aka, I did see, just said about the leaked Batgirl photos with Keaton. And sure.
It's not even Keaton in the suit, is it?
It's not Keaton in the suit. Maybe not the close-up ones. I don't know about the far distance shit that there were. But I know the close-ups were.
Yeah.
Sure. I just don't care. Like Keaton for me just should have been like, we got you in the Flash, you're done. Cool.
Yeah.
I just don't care. But sure, in the Wonder Twins movie, sure, I don't care. But it could be fun.
What's that shit? I don't know. Who
knows? Wonder Twins activate in the form of a dildo. Some shit I don't fucking know. But
both become one giant dildo.
Oh my God. God help whoever's that going into. Jesus Christ. All right. So I think that's gonna be it. If you don't have any more, cool and gang. That's gonna do it for Out There in the World. Let us know if we missed anything. Was there any particular subject you want to talk about you felt like we missed? Please let it be known in the live chat. We got a few of you in here now. Thank you so much again. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, whichever form you're watching. Hit that subscribe, hit that follow, show some love and support. We'd greatly appreciate it. Be sure to put it in the comment section below because we'll circle back at the end of the show to hang out with you guys for a few minutes. So I'm sure we will get to it. All right. So, which one do we want to start with? Let's start with this one. Why not? It's smaller. DC, speaking of, unveiled, or was it The Rock, I should say, who kind of unveiled it all. DC Needs Heroes, a lovely little minute tidbit of special looks and cum fests is what we got on this little, rock, planet Earth we call here. So we got a lot. Well, not a lot, but we got a lot of Black Adam.
More, yeah.
A lot of Black Adam. But they showed us, the Flash, Aquaman, Black Adam, the Batman. That was it. Right? Yeah, that was it. But before we get into that, this is categorized as the DCEU. And the Batman's in there. So I was kind of curious, I thought it was its own little
it's all
separate.
I don't consider DCEU as one universe. It's the extended universe is how they kind of, you know what I mean? What If was the MCU and it's all these universes kind of thing. So that's how I portray that. Because were they not calling Joker DCEU?
I don't remember them doing that.
I know for a fact that there is 0% chance that the Batman's crossing over with any of these.
Oh yeah,
Matt Reeves has flat out said fuck that. So
that's why I was like, I don't know why but I was like, all right, cool. All right, so yeah, we got the Batman. No need to really dive into that. We've seen what we can.
Yeah, there was no new footage from that, and I'm happy about it.
Yeah, thank God for that. We got the Flash. We got a few scenes with him, more close-ups of the suit. There's little eye visor things coming down, which I'm not a huge fan of the new suit. I honestly much preferred the original one. To this, I hate the helmet. The cowl, whatever you want to call it.
That was the thing, was that shot of him looking down with the things coming down, the helmet looked 10 times better than it's looked when we've seen it. But
I think it was just
great. If he stands up straight, he looks like a fucking high school wrestler or something.
Yeah.
So
stupid.
It looks like headgear, he's got something wrong with his neck. So yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting choice, to say the least, but we'll see.
Yeah, no, it definitely is an interesting choice. I'm just kind of like, all right, whatevs. We'll see what we get, I guess.
So that's the thing. I actually hate the eye shield concept, because it's if somebody gets speed powers, it would also they would mutate to not their eyes can't dry out, because as soon as he takes off running, his eyes would dry out.
I think it's maybe just to protect it from shit flying in it, I guess.
But that's the point, is he's moving so fast. Technically speaking, if you're moving fast enough, you can touch anything with any part of your body, but the speed at which you're going, it would just shatter what's in front of you anyway. Similar to the boys, So
I guess that's true there.
Because I think the speed guy from the boys, I don't think has super strength necessarily. He's just fast, but he can fly straight through a human being and fucking obliterate him.
That's true. I can't stop.
Yeah.
So we got the Flash. Nothing really major there outside that one little shot. Aquaman, we got a shot of him sitting on a throne and staring
and
over
saying
a rock.
He doesn't need to. Yeah.
I'm like, okay, got it. And then everything else was pure Black Adam.
Yeah.
And fucking by golly, goddamn, was it beautiful. The Rock looked beautiful in the damn suit. I was just like, holy hell. We got a few seconds of, some slave acting. So I was like, okay, heard it. New information. His son saves him and all that. I don't know what's happening. So much shit. We got to look at the JSA. We got Cyclone, Atom Smasher, Dr. fucking Fate. Oh my God, he looked amazing. And
did he not have eyes in the helmet?
He didn't.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
He didn't.
But oh well.
I don't mind it. It's cool. And then Hawkman also looked badass. So he's not the Thagarian well, Thangarian, I forget how it's pronounced, race to where he naturally has the wings. He's the other one iteration where it's into the suit, which I found interesting. Right.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, cool, heard it. But goddamn, what did you think, man? They showed us a lot, and it was gorgeous.
I'm only thing is, it makes me wish that they didn't show us anything other than like it should have been a Black Adam trailer that came out, like because nothing else that they showed us was worthwhile, and they spoiled a lot of what should be in a Black Adam trailer in here. Like I wish that I didn't get because we obviously had that tiny scene for DC Fandom, but like even in that scene we didn't get like a true reveal. And then they're just like flat out showing bright ass outdoor footage of him doing shit. And it's like, oh, okay. Granted, we haven't seen any action scenes or anything like that, so that'll be in a trailer. But like, yeah, what we saw, it is still funny that like the suit stops here. Like it's like way out here. But like if it wrapped around his traps, it wouldn't work. Like it would look even weirder, I think. So like I get it, but it's still, I mean, a giant watermelon sized neck hole. But like what we saw though, I mean, definitely intriguing. I like that they showed us everybody, and yeah, I want to see that damn movie, man. Like I'm really hoping the slave stuff is like well done, because that's what's going to sell everything. If that's not good, I honestly don't give a fuck about the whole rest of the movie, because like you have to sell me on why as soon as he becomes Black Adam, he is the way he is. And like if you sell me on that, man, oh man, like anything he does, like it is a Wanda Maximoff type of character. Well, where like what people are saying is, oh, if she's the villain, people are still going to root for her. You're goddamn right. She's had some shit go down in her life, and I don't give a fuck what she does. She's the shit, and I love her. And that's how I would absolutely love, or Loki even is similar to that, and I guess I should use them as a example more because they're both anti-heroes, but like make me love him like that. And man, he can do what we see him fry a fucking guy into a skeleton. Make me want a lot of that. And
that shot when it's behind him and the two like choppers on
that's the thing is like,
whoa.
I wish it was a trailer, because in a trailer we would have seen him go and just fucking destroy them. And instead it's like, here's a precursor to an awesome scene. And it's like, hey, fuck you guys. How about that? Y'all ever thought about that? So, but what do you think of all that footage?
Dude, it was glorious. It made me, because like I said, Black Adam is already high, like in my anticipation list, so I am fucking ready for it. But everything they just keep putting out just makes me very excited. My only concern is I don't want them showing too much, because The Rock can get a little too happy sometimes in his properties. Just be like boom, 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 and start saying shit. I'm like, dude, bring it back. Like, reel it in. Like, you already got us. Like, stop. So that's my only real worry with that. But other than that, I loved it. I wish I was a lot more excited for certain films than I am, aka Aquaman. But we know my reasoning for that. I'm not going to get into it. But DC needs heroes. DC just needs Black Adam. Apparently, that's what the fuck I took from it. Got it. And the Batman and everybody else can chill out until we get proved otherwise.
That's what's actually kind of interesting about this situation is more than likely there's a good chance you got 4 movies on this slate. 2 are bad, 2 are great. It's still a win. You know what I mean? In a lot of weird ways.
Because 50-50, what do you get? A DF in that?
Yeah, correct. But just like money wise, what I'm worried about, honestly, more than anything, is what we're seeing with Black Adam's fucking great. Good luck making Shazam stand a chance, because
that was the worst pairing casting ever.
Well, but that's the characters, I mean, it's not the casting. It's I'm talking about the fact that this is a kid going against a grown man with thousands of years of knowledge and wisdom.
I'm talking about casting
and hate. Well, God, Zachary Levi is only a million times better of an actor than The Rock. It's just the character that is.
I mean, no, I'm not. I don't have an issue with Zachary Levi. It's just like I don't see.
I don't see the characters mixing. Because he's a kid, so like I don't know. So I'm hoping that his sequel kind of shows us an evolution of that. And
good point. I keep forgetting that the fucking movie's coming out and we didn't get anything from Shazam.
Well, is that this year?
And that is it? No, I don't.
No, it's next year.
No, it's next year. I think,
so that's why they didn't show it. But
okay, got it.
June 2nd, 2023. Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
But yeah, so I mean, we got that coming out, and that needs to sell us on the fact that he can handle his own with Black Adam. Because unless they're going to just pull a Godzilla versus Kong and market it like they can fight each other, and then it's just an absolute, they don't stand a chance. Like none of the Shazam family can fuck up Black Adam. Like that's not fun to watch.
That'll be gorgeous. That'll be fun as hell to watch to me. Just like
no, not at all. Because I mean, there's no one else for him to go against because you already got rid of fucking Henry Cavill. So is it just
know who I am? Boy.
Is that just the end of? Is that the end of the DCEU after that? Like
yes.
Oh, Black Adam wins. Reboot.
Absolutely. The higher anarchy.
That's
officially changed.
That's the last line of all of DC movies forever.
That's actually hilarious. Was it you that tweeted that? With his Super Bowl shit, I was like, I swear to God, he said.
Oh no, I didn't say that, but I saw somebody say that. It was fucking fantastic.
I was like, yo, word.
But my whole Super Bowl party, as soon as he walked out with the mic, everybody was like, "Why are you here?" Like they were like, "Why are you introducing the Super Bowl right now, bud?" Like, I don't know.
I was like,
it was funny.
Not know who the man is?
He did well, but like, it was funny because somebody goes, one of the girls goes, "Oh, but he's from LA," and guy goes, "He's from Miami." Like he's like, and it's like, yeah, but he's an actor. Like he lives in LA, and they're like, "No, not good enough." Like, not.
I don't even think he lives in LA. I think he lives in Florida.
Well, I would like to think he's probably got plenty of houses all over the place.
Oh yeah, but, I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm sure he does. But yeah, so yeah, I'm excited for that. Good to see. Next little snippet we got. Give me one more trailer of Black Adam, and I'm good. I don't need any more. And then
I agree.
No more for the Batman. We'll get our preview of Aquaman and the Flash at some point in life. And then we get to see what all the fuss is about. We shall see.
Sure.
All right, on to our next topic. But if you made it this far, there's still a few of you in here. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button.
Hit it.
You made it this far. Click, clack, boom. All you got to do. I don't know what that was, but cool. Bars. Hey, Busy Braun.
What up, Busy?
What I do, brother? All right, so something these, little previews and snippets weren't attached to, but gave us quite a bit. The Super Bowl happened.
Yeah.
Yes, it did. A very disappointing one, I might add. I was like, this is so stupid. I didn't even care about it in the first place.
Why?
But I give a shit who was playing. This is stuff. So I just watched it for the commercials and the trailers. I was like, this is stupid. But that was my entertainment. I was like, this is boring. And then, so what do we have? We're not talking about main one. That deserves its own separate segment in which it will get.
Yeah.
So let's go down the line. Talk about it. What do we get? First one up, we got the Adam Project, which they gave us a little trailer, a few days before the actual Super Bowl.
Yeah.
They dropped it. Ryan Reynolds, Mark Ruffalo, Jennifer Gardner, and some new little kid. Which the trailer looks cool. Oh, and Zoe Saldana. I forgot she's in there. Trailer looks cool. I'm not like moved like, oh my God. it's interesting and the special effects look cool.
Yeah.
But nothing really blew me away about this. How did you feel about it?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's still a Netflix movie, so I already am going in thinking it's going to be garbage. So like, trailer's good, but I've seen plenty of their trailers be good. They need to, make some good movies. But overall, I mean, if I saw that trailer from an actual studio, I would be excited for it. I mean, it seems like on the level in which you can enjoy something like Free Guy, since it's the exact same people
Right.
writing, producing, directing, and starring. I had a lot of fun with that. And so like, yeah, if I can have that kind of heart and like lightheartedness and humor in, somehow Free Guy gripped us and we all were like, we were rooting for him to win, kind of thing. So if you can get that going again, get that same vibe, I'm in, so what gets me excited is the people that made it. And I just saw them do something good, and hopefully they can follow it up with something just as good.
Right. And it's giving me very much, I just had my references in my head. I know Star Kid, and gives me, what was the other one? Damn. Oh, like Race to Witch Mountain and all that good shit. That's what it made me feel like. You know what Star Kid is? Holy sweet Jesus.
What is that?
Oh my, it's not only a legendary classic movie. Holy shit bells. And the Race to Witch Mountain is a Disney rocker movie.
I've seen that, shit. The Star Kid. I don't know. Yeah. I don't like remember it very well, but that's the kid from Jurassic Park, right?
Park, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I do remember that.
So yeah, I got those vibes. So it's very, it's Ryan Reynolds. There's only so wrong you can do with that man. So I'm like, cool, got it. Okay, so outside of that, we got. Well, I think only really thing else was Nope, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. They're really lacking on.
Right. Lord of the Rings as well. But like, that's the thing is, I'm not knowledgeable enough to like.
I don't care. Yeah. I really don't care.
I mean, I'm excited for it. I'd love to like fall in love with that world since it's like a brand new show. But like, I don't know enough about it to get excited yet. But Nope, on the other hand,
I'm good. But Nope. Yes.
How'd you feel about that trailer?
Very interesting. It wasn't an amazing trailer. It didn't blow me away. It was like, oh my God. Intrigued, of course, in true Jordan Peele fashion.
Right.
I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Correct.
Like, I know whatever type of alien invasion this is that's going to reference, the oppression of us black folks in some kind of way, I'm sure. But I don't know how and what he's going to use that metaphorically for.
Right.
Because there's so many things like just out there in this, like, what the hell? I know this bitch has a horrible dental plan. I saw that for 2 seconds. A little miniature alien thing running across a barn. I just don't have enough to have an idea of what this film is yet.
Right.
I don't know. What are you thinking?
I mean, that's the thing is, first of all, Jordan Peele makes a point to where you watch the marketing and don't get to know what the movie's actually about. So that's what's kind of funny. His first thing is, holy shit, Jordan Peele's doing aliens. What's the twist?
Yeah.
Because he just showed us he's doing aliens. So are they not actually even aliens kind of thing? But at the end of the day, this trailer I thought was fucking great. It intrigued the hell out of me. Like, because that's the thing is, they show like this carnival and they show like these owl faces, and then a little bit later there's a fucking
like alien shit.
Like it looks like an alien saw that and changed itself to look like that type of thing, and which is creepy as hell. But the shots that stand out to me,
dab.
What the hell? Oh my God, dripping blood, monkey,
monkey paw.
But the shot that absolutely blew me away, that I'm like dying to see, is the shot where it's night and he opens up his truck and he looks up and the lightning flashes because it's pouring down rain in that shot, and it's no longer raining on his truck. And so he looks up and the lightning flashes and it's a giant spaceship covering him from the rain. and you can see the
with a
rain
fucking string
pouring.
of kites.
Yeah, it ran over that carnival, and it got a string of the decorations from the carnival. It looks like. So yeah, I'm really excited for this, and it was so funny because I saw somebody say, I don't know, like they were like, I don't know how Jordan Peele did this, but like me being an example, people that don't like horror movies are excited for every Jordan Peele project.
Yeah.
Like, and the guy was like, my dad is excited for this, and he doesn't watch movies. Like, and so I will say, after watching this trailer, even though I own it in HD, I immediately ordered the 4K Blu-ray of Get Out, just because I'm like, that movie's so goddamn good. Like, phenomenal.
Fucking classic. Absolutely.
Like
a modern classic.
Like, yeah, like I don't know how we haven't had something like that before, but it was like, it's so obvious to do it, kind of thing. But anyway, so yeah, I immediately bought that. It should get here tomorrow. And yeah, man, I'm excited as hell. Like seeing, because we all saw Us and we were like, man, Get Out won an Oscar. They're going to throw a bunch of money at him. They threw more money at him, but it wasn't like he needed a ton of like money to show off things in terms of effects or anything like that.
It's not really his thing yet.
But then this one, it's like, he's like, oh yeah, I could do some things with a little more money. And
absolutely.
Yeah. So, and the only thing that I wish happened was because oh gosh, Keke Palmer, she's like, nah. Like, I wish that she said nope. Like, I wish like that was what she said. Happen. And then it cut to the title.
Right.
Because that's what I was expecting. It's like, you got to play off that, like, because that's exactly.
Even had her ass flying through the fucking sky too.
Right.
I was like, damn. So,
and then yeah, everybody's come up with this Not of Planet Earth.
Yeah. Thing.
I mean, is it a coincidence or is that like on purpose? I don't know.
I think it's coincidence. I think people just running with it.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure that's what I'm trying to figure out, in what way, what message is behind this, how it all ties together. I'm very curious with this, and I'm sure it's something I'll need to watch a few times to get to fully grasp it all and do this, because he's doing it in baby steps. So like, Get Out didn't need to be really complicated. Like, you knew what it was, you knew the undertones,
very in your face, yeah.
Right. Us was like, okay, here's this, here's that, has that. I'm like, whoa.
Analyze it.
Right. Yeah. So I feel like we're just gonna keep upping the stakes as we go. So
it is funny though, because I showed it to my boss and coworker yesterday, and it made me realize, because I was like, oh, who he kind of is like is who Shyamalan was back in the day, where he made one phenomenal movie. Now every movie's a big deal, and get ready for the twist. What's the twist? And I was like, it's so funny that it's Shyamalan. And then I was like, oh my God, I was like, both of their third movies are alien invasion movies. Like, you get Signs and you get Nope. Oh. And I was like, I wonder if he's purposely doing that shit. Like,
that's true. Unbreakable, Sixth Sense, Signs, yeah.
So I was like, oh, it's kind of interesting that, because if you're gonna, base your career off the beginning of somebody's career, Shyamalan's a great fucking guy to do it. And then when you start to think about it, Sixth Sense and Get Out, the vibe is pretty similar in the, when you get, if you were gonna say like, okay, what is the 2020 and black American version of Sixth Sense? It's like, oh, it's Get Out. Like, it's fucking hilarious. So I don't know. You don't think so?
No.
You
I don't think so.
The fact that he's dating a girl the whole time, and like, it's actually all been a facade, and like, she's not even really who he wants, like who he thinks she is, and all that shit.
Sure. Well, you compare that to him being yes, I guess, in terms of the twists that changed, like the way.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
So I don't know. I'm really excited though to see, like, he's the only up and coming director, if you want to even call that now. That it's like,
I just hope he doesn't have the burn like Shyamalan.
That's correct. But like, I'm excited for anything he does. And I didn't even love Us that much. You know, like I thought it was really interesting and, you know, different, but like
I loved Us. Not as much as Get Out, but I loved
Right,
Us.
that's the thing is like so I don't know, man. This one looks like he's like, "Oh, fuck it. Like let's go crazy." And
do you think probably not. Okay. But do you think he'll try his hand in the superhero game at some point?
I mean, he's already blatantly said no.
Oh, okay. Then cool.
He was I mean, I would love it.
I didn't see that. Right.
And I can't remember his reasoning, but he's the exact person that I would want because he goes into a script with no formula.
Right.
And that's kind of what is an issue with superhero movies right now is, you know, and then you get Chloe Zhao. She's a little too artistic and doesn't make a very seamless story, you know, so it's like you got to find that niche to where, you know, he tightens up all his loose ends. You know what I mean?
The only one that thought Eternal's story was not bad or hard or complicated or
no, it wasn't complicated at all, and that's the thing is she still couldn't direct it. Like it was fucking horribly directed. Wow. It looked good, but it was a fucking nightmare of a plot to go through. I mean, it was horrible.
Wow, maybe I am the only one.
Yeah, I mean, I saw it with 6 or 7 people and no one loved it.
Well, it's not true. I'm not the only one, but
correct. But I'm not the only one that feels how I do. You know, so
of course.
Eternals is one like I don't think I'll ever watch it again. Same thing with Black Widow.
Oh, so. Yeah, both have grown quite fond. I've grown quite fond of.
Yeah, I'm good
over time. Okay, so yes, we said Lord of the Rings. Don't care about Lord of the Rings. You mentioned something else. What was it? I thought you said something else. Guess not. But we got Moon Knight.
Yep.
That bastard. They gave us still a quick little TV spot, little snippet, but a lot more in this one for sure. Like we got more looks of Ethan Hawke. Mm-hmm. We got more looks at the God fucker. I forget his name, something with a K. Yeah, there you go. And a lot of badass Moon Knight, like with the glide down and the cape and him catching it was so.
Are those gonna come back to him?
Oh yeah, it looks like it. Boomerangs.
Oh, that's fucking. I'm in, man. Oh shit.
Those are for sure because he was waiting on that bitch. Like,
yeah,
come here.
It's
he was waiting on it. It was. And something drops earlier, in the week about the brutality of it. I saw you tweet about it and everybody getting excited and stuff like that. I'm not gonna get into that until I actually see it. Because Kevin Feige came out and said, "Oh, there's a moment where he's just beating the hell out of somebody, and we pull back on this." They're like, "Nope,
yeah,
let it all happen." I'm like, I know it's that goddamn alien in the trailer that he's talking about, and I'm gonna get hyped. I'm gonna be mad as hell just to find out it's a damn alien he's beating the shit out of.
But you gotta realize it did just get rated TV-14. So
it did.
At the end of the day, I don't necessarily think he's not gonna be slitting anybody's throats and like watching them, bleed out completely, but I think that there's definitely I think there's definitely more blood in it. Because what really, after hearing that with Kevin Feige, which he only says things like he talk about meticulous with the fucking words. It's Kevin Feige, so it's not like he's going, give anything away. He's just going to sell the movie, or the show. So he said that, but what really I was like, oh shit. We might actually get something special is what Oscar Isaac said. Because he was talking about how basically they were stupid enough to cast me. And he's like, I was like, what if I can fuck around and be super weird? Kind of thing, like go all out with this and do something crazy. So he's actually the one that, after Apocalypse, he got kind of fucked over, hated that experience. And for him to come back, I mean, I think that he's actually really excited.
Learning.
Yeah.
I completely
saw the movie once.
I completely forgot he was Apocalypse every single time, dude.
Yeah.
And when I see it, I'm like, holy shit, Oscar Isaac is Apocalypse.
What I just go back to when it comes to that movie, and like someone said, like, because I remember somebody going, well, why did he hate it so much? Like, the movie wasn't good, but why? And I was like, they shot the whole movie and his giant outfit squeaked when he moved, like it rubbed. And so every line in the movie, he had to ADR after the fact. He had to react the entire movie. And if that doesn't make you want to fucking quit, I don't know what does. Because that's the thing too, is he had to perform the whole thing.
I know that.
And yeah, I mean, literally every movement, it's like skeek, skeek, skeek. Like
funny.
it's this
like,
fucking.
You are all mine.
Yeah, sounds like fucking tin. Like, what's the guy from fucking Wizard of Oz? Like,
the Tin Man.
Yeah. So I don't know, man.
Yeah, that sucks. Something fierce, actually.
Yeah, for sure.
Damn.
And then, what do you think about the poster? By the way, the new poster.
It was cool. It gave me very prestige. I love it.
That's true. I just don't think it's anywhere close to as good as the first poster. Like,
I like it. I don't have like a one over the other. I'm like, they're both cool.
The first one, it's got the blood on his hand, and it's just fucking like, the other one's just kind of abstract. Cut their faces in half. It's kind of more.
Yeah, showing the duality of it. I think it was cool.
One gets. Well, that's the thing, is there's one of them has 3 personalities. There shouldn't be one face on there. There's no duality throughout any of the movie.
Too busy. Listen.
So that's the thing, is like, I feel like one shows me what the thing's about more than the other one, I guess.
I guess one's giving me a promise that I hope they deliver. The other one's telling me what it's about.
Because did you see?
We'll see.
Did you happen to see the picture that they released? It's super simple, but it's just like Oscar Isaac shot through a mirror, like it's like a reflection, and he's got 3. Like, it's him and 2 reflections. And I'm like, that's the kind of shit that I need. Like, I want that throughout everything this show has.
And they showed that, so I think they're gonna get it a lot. Because even in the trailer, like, there's billions of times where he's just him there, and then some motherfucker in reflection, and some other back there that's like, "Hey, girl," like all that type of shit. So I imagine we're gonna get a lot of that, and that makes me excited as well. To dive into that world, because this TV spot was dope. And I just love the glide down with the crescent fucking cape. I was like,
that's the kind of thing that, like, you got to tote a very thin line to make. Oh, my cape opens up to the half moon symbol that it's all over me, but it fucking works and it looks fucking dope. So they did
it. Balls. So I'm here for it. Yeah. You got me. And it comes out March 30th, right?
Yes, that's correct.
So soon. Fuck, I just realized we get nothing tonight.
I know, I'm so happy. Oh, I don't have to waste my time with that fucking show anymore. We'll get to it.
We'll get to it. So that was Moon Knight, but the biggest disappointment with all that, no Obi-Wan.
I mean, I didn't really expect it, but like, it would have been nice to have a tiny teaser.
Right, a little something. I don't care if it's just sand and the motherfucker pops, hello there. Like, I don't care. Like, give me something.
It could have been a 10-second fade from black showing sand, and then just pan up to him, or just him in the distance, and then it comes up and just says Obi-Wan Kenobi. That's it.
Something.
And like
something.
The amount of people, even at I was at a grown ass people Super Bowl party. None of them are nerdy, and because we're kind of kids, at heart. Like, we're the ones like, I hope they show Obi-Wan, and like people be like, what? But then if you saw it, people go, oh shit. You'd be like, they're doing something with that. So it's weird, but like, he actually is a character that he takes you back to your childhood kind of thing. So it would have been nice, because Super Bowl, I'm really surprised they didn't do it, to be honest. Like, Disney saved their money. They just
That's the place to do it.
Yeah.
They did 2. What was the other one? Did Moon Knight and what?
Doctor Strange.
Oh yeah. That's how much because it was just so lackluster when it came to. I expected so much more. Yeah. The commercials weren't bad. Like, those were cute. Like, I got it. But it pisses me off that they show them before the actual fucking Super Bowl, the other Super Bowl. I'm like, it's reserved for the Super Bowl. Why are you showing and dropping the shit now? Always pisses me off.
It was funny. Because I was like, when it comes to the game, since we didn't talk about the game really, but like I was excited about the game because I didn't really care who won. I liked Matthew Stafford, and so I was like, I'd like for him to win. But I was just wanting a good game, and it was a good game. But it was so funny because I was at a Super Bowl party with like 15, 20 people, and it's my brother-in-law and his wife at their house, and my sister-in-law, right when it starts, like they flip the coin and now they're about to kick off, and she walks over to the TV and sits in a chair right next to the TV facing everyone watching the TV and starts turning the volume down. And I was like, what are you doing? And she was like, well, I can't hear any of you guys. And I was like, I don't want to hear you, I want to hear the game. And she was like, oh wow, and like turned it back up. And I was like, no disrespect, but like, if we're not getting to watch the fucking game, I'm gonna go back home. I was like, I got a bigger TV and less people. That like, it's a better viewing experience at home, So like, she tried to make me feel bad, and I was like, Super Bowl party is not like, hey, let's hang out and talk. Like, I'm watching the game. I want to watch the commercials. I want to hear the commercials. Like, the amount of they were all fucking like talking through the halftime show, and I was like, if y'all don't shut the fuck up, like, anyway, yeah, it was funny. Hilarious. I left right after the halftime show. I was like, I'm going home. Everybody, let's go.
That's actually really funny. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I mean the game was cool. Like I said, I just didn't give a fuck. I'm not gonna say the game was bad. I just didn't care.
If you don't care just because your teams aren't in it, that's, I mean,
right. I was like, I don't give a shit. But the game was cool.
Sad.
And at the end of it is where it got like, oh, it's interesting because it turned into like fucking WWE on those last 2 minutes for fucking Flag City. I was like, all right, cool. This is interesting.
Oh yeah, all the flags in WWE.
Right. Absolutely. Well, just the wrestling factor. They were all over each other, fucking up. I was like, damn, y'all getting physical as hell. I guess it's winding down. But yeah, I just didn't care because it's like it's cool to watch, but my team's out there, like my passion isn't in it. But I'm just like, it's on the background, but it's cool. Let's see.
Besides that,
the goat's gone. So I think that's it for like the trailers and stuff. I don't think we missed anything. Let us know if we did miss any other trailers or stuff. But I think we pretty much got them all for what they had. Okay, so it's time to talk about a little show that has officially ended its run. And that show is Boba Fett. Had a season finale this past Tuesday night, early Wednesday morning, and it's done. It's over with. It's concluded in the name of honor. So All Out War ran across the streets of Tatooine and Mos Eisley or Mos Espo, whichever the fucking one it was. So Boba, Mando, Fennec, and everybody's held up at the sanctuary, while the muscle and foot soldiers are planning to strategize against all city entrances and exits, so they cannot be surprised if anyone should come to try to double cross them and stab them in the back. Meanwhile, we found out the truth about the Tusken Raiders who really killed them.
Which we've known this whole fucking time.
Yes, we have. And where else we go from here? Then All Out War fucking comes out. Cad Bane comes in that bitch and says, I challenge you. Let me just fuck with your emotions. And then we have All Out War. Grogu comes back. He made his decision. He is here with us now. He is reunited in the middle of a battle. And he does some gangster shit at the end. And then Boba Fett wins. We get some Rancor action versus Scorpion droids. And we get a standoff between Boba and Cad Bane officially. And Cad Bane is dead?
Yeah.
We don't know.
He's dead.
And then all peace has been brought to Tatooine. And Mando rides off into the stars. And that is the Boba Fett season finale. Now we're going to talk about this. So, action, cool. At one point, it's just nonstop action. Like the talk, like boom, action, start to finish. I mean, well, quarter to finish was like, cool. We're not stopping. This is what, cool. Some of the stuff was dope. Some other stuff was like, okay. And a lot of frustration in between, which we'll get to. And I've mentioned some of this too on Twitter, but I just couldn't help myself. So, your thoughts on the episode before we get into this? I really want to break down some shit I just found utterly ridiculous.
Okay.
But what are your thoughts on this
just overall thoughts was it I can't necessarily say it disappointed me because it was exactly what I expected. It's just not good. But it followed the show. I'm honestly, first of all, you're watching it and I'm like, oh, they brought back Robert Rodriguez for this. It ends and it's like Robert Rodriguez. And I'm like, yeah, because it's fucking horribly directed, absolutely god awful.
Some shots were cool.
No, well, that's the thing. Shots, that's cinematography. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the direction. I'm talking about how actors are portraying their characters, which is what the director tells them to do, and how they act in the scenes. It's fucking bad. Anyway, yeah, I mean, it's lackluster to say the least. They finally gave us what we all expected, which was him riding the Rancor. Great. Right. That was cool. He dips out for everyone to get murdered for like a good 5 minutes. Just leaves Mando by himself for everyone to die. And slowly comes back, and guess what? That fucking Rancor starts getting his ass beat too, because he's got fucking Boba on him. And he starts getting handled by these droids and just getting lucky with it. So yeah, overall, we'll talk into like the things that I really hated, but like,
oh yeah,
it was actually what I expected, and that just means that it's not good.
So before I dive into this shit, like I said, they were cool. I just want to give it its flowers for some that it deserved.
Had some cool action.
It did. Him and Boba back to back fending off was cool. There's some cool shots with that. I was like, got it.
But we've seen that.
I know, literally. But this was like cool little spinny. Like it was cool. I like the way it was shot. It was fun. Grogu MVP. Sure, he came in clutch, saving everybody. Of course, it's Grogu.
Fucking hate it.
I don't. That little thing can do no wrong. I love.
We'll get to it, but like I might not watch Mando season 3. I love him. Go ahead.
Oh no, that's insane. But the reunion, I liked that touched me, even though it was in the middle of a battle. Whatever the fuck, I just love those characters so much. Cad Bane, I don't know much about.
Fucking ruined him too.
All that shit. But I really liked his character. I thought he was cool. Obviously, all I know of him is this.
Yeah.
But I just like the way he looked, talked, acted. Like I thought it was pretty cool. I know he has a long history. I'll get to that eventually. That was it. Okay, so so the reasons why this shit just utterly frustrated me, and a lot of us like, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
So the whole sanctuary thing happens. They're hiding away, and everybody's at these different, points of entry and exit amongst the city and shit like that. Cad Bane is talking to the people, and it's like with the pikes and all that. He's like, listen, they're cooped up over there. Does he know the truth? This is it. How are we gonna get him the fuck out? I don't know. He's like, listen, I think I got a way how to lure him out. I'm like, cool. He's about to do some drastic shit, and he's about to do something crazy to get him to come out from the sanctuary. Nope. He's like, just tell the motherfucker I'm here.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna do some awesome callback. And like,
I did too.
And then it's like, no, he's just gonna tell him what you just told him.
Yeah, that's it.
And like, he literally was like, hey, does Boba know about that? No, we're not gonna tell him. Okay, well, I know how to get him out.
Right.
It's like, what? Well, we don't want him to know. Yeah, but it'll get him out. It's like, okay.
And it's literally just me standing there, like, tell him I'm here. like, what?
Yeah.
After the whole entire city couldn't be snuck upon, in the words of Fennec, because all points are covered.
Yeah.
But Cad Bane and like 5 snipers made it to the front of the sanctuary. I'm like, got it. Heard it. So his big plan was just to be gangster.
Everybody betrayed him. Everyone that sat at that table and betrayed him.
Every single person.
Once again, Boba Fett, you're a fucking bitch, bro. You're a baby back bitch. You have no respect on your name, and you keep telling people your goddamn name. Make up a new one, because they might like it more.
Everyone. And then it's like, hey, they fucking turned on you. That's smart.
Yeah. It's like, what do you mean? It's like, you should have put more fear. It's like, oh no, I leave with respect. It's like, well, they're ready to kill you out of their respect for their other people.
I trust them to follow their instincts.
Yeah.
They're their fucking instincts. And now you're like,
go ahead and separate everyone across the city so they can all they should have gotten killed. Somehow none of them did. 0 people died.
The fucking Lollipop Guild was chill. Oh, I cannot stand them. Oh my god.
Well, even Black Chrysanthemum, like,
he got his ass whooped all through this episode.
We literally watched him like have a heartfelt, like, slowly I'm gonna die scene. I'm gonna get killed by these people, and then he just shows up. He's walked like 3 miles with them on his back.
Got like 50 people,
and it's like he finally gets to us, and he's still got 3 people on him. It's like were they just piled 10 stories high of people on top of him, and he's just been slowly throwing them off of him? Like,
hey, Matrix Reloaded his ass.
I mean,
just all the top piles. And shit. I'm like, what? And then Freetown comes, and they're like, hey, we're sorry about, Cobb. It's like, shot his ass down in cold blood. I'm like, what? This man is dead? Like, No, but obviously we find out later through fucking Thundercat that he's not. He will be modified.
Which is so stupid, by the way.
I don't need that modified. But, like, he got shot in the fucking shoulder. Like, what? But I guess...
What are you going to modify him?
If Cad's is enough to put a dent in Boba Fett's armor, I guess a shoulder shot really sucks. But I'm glad he's not dead. I really like that character, but
yeah,
we'll see. Okay, so all out war happens. They're fighting. Their backs are against the wall. They're retreating, and then fucking Scorpion droids come. So the new and improved little destroyers with shields and shit, and just start fucking people up. So, like, got it. And like you said, everyone's getting messed up. Everyone's running around sporadically, and like, what the hell is going on? Boba Fett says we need some fucking reinforcements. He flies off, and Mando is just fighting everyone. He's like, oh, got it. Like,
running from everyone.
Will handle this as much as I can because it's him taking on 2 fucking Scorpion droids, right? And whole army.
Hey, you can protect them, right? What? Bye. It's like, are you kidding me?
I get it. You have to go get the Rancor.
But like, what if Boba rolled up on the Rancor and everyone's dead? He's just like, oh, I was too late. It's like,
meanwhile,
you left us.
Right. Cause I'm like, bro, I know I got Beskar, but this is a whole army and droids.
I'm protecting like 50 people over here.
And now my son just showed up. Like, bro, I need help. Like,
my baby mama just dropped him off. It wasn't my weekend. It's like,
right.
You're kidding me.
Sprung that shit on me, the bitch. Like, I don't even. And like, Boba Fett's big ass thing was, hey, we need to protect this fucking town. These are my people. I will not. So by protecting the town, we will destroy the fuck out of it. So just let it all.
We'll let the Rancor just go.
Go crazy and just have an all-out war between Rancor and Machine. But like I said, some shit was cool with that. Was fine. Then Grogu shows up with what's her name? Lolly, whatever the fuck her name is.
Her name is She Needs to Die. The next time we see her,
she shows up. Hey Mando, look what I got for you. In Grogu, we have a nice little heartfelt. I don't care what the fuck's going on. I loved it. The little force jump into the arms was glorious. But then the fight continues. So what do you have on there? Because you signed. What's going on?
Luke sent a baby and his prize droid on their own, hurling through the galaxy to die. They could have fucking got stopped by anyone and murdered. You know,
Yo,
the Empire still wants this little motherfucker. Y'all forget? Like,
oh my god, Luke was like, "Ain't my problem. You refused. Good luck,
yeah,
bitch."
like that is the most not Luke thing ever. Needless to say, that not only the fact, like, yeah, he let him go and go by himself. Fine, fuck you then. That's not Luke. But like the fact that like, no, choose one or the other. Oh, you chose the other? Then we're done here. It's like that is the least Luke thing that could have ever fucking happened, ever. And also, they have absolutely like Mando season 2 was fucking awesome for me. Yes, it was a lot of like cameo fest, but it built into an awesome finale. Right. This has completely ruined that for me because I now have no reason to have any of the emotion that fucking brought me to tears. The finale did when they separated and said goodbye, and he gets back. We have 2 episodes of Mando in someone else's show, and then Grogu's back with them. So my dad, for instance, who doesn't want to watch Book of Boba Fett, now will be lost when he continues Mando season 3. Because he's like, I thought that he left him. That was the whole point of the entire season, was that he's going to go with Luke. And then they completely retcon themselves. They were like, oh, we don't like our decision. Just fucking let Luke hate him and send him back. Like, it's the stupidest shit I've ever seen. And I actually like, I'm so nervous. I don't know if it's a Kathleen Kennedy thing. I'm not somebody that rides on her like all the other dude bros out there. But like, I don't know if it's a Disney thing, a Kathleen Kennedy like Lucasfilm thing, or if it's Favreau and Filoni. But all those people are also in charge of Mando, and I am nervous as fuck for the future of Star Wars as a whole, because I do not care whatsoever about them now. Like, all this proved was great. Not only can Boba not have his own show, but neither can Din Djarin. He has to have Grogu. You have to have a force wheeler to save your fucking life. Which, that's the other thing. This whole show has been nothing but like ground level shit. And then who saves the goddamn day? The baby that has the force. That is the most absolute, like the opposite of what they did it again. What they did with Rey, they did it again. Where, no, don't make her be royalty. Like, she can be her own thing and be awesome. Hey, Mando and Boba can be awesome. No, the Force needs to save the day. It's like, nobody's shit without the Force. Like, then fucking kill everybody else. Just let Grogu go off on his own. Apparently Luke's okay with it. Fucking let him go.
I think that's a little too much. I don't think. No, I'm not gonna watch it. I don't think I'm worried about the future of Star Wars. I'm not. I'm not gonna ride that.
I am
on
massively
this shit of Boba Fett. There was a lot of mishaps, absolutely, and I think that just shows. I think they were more reactionary when it came to Boba, and felt like that a lot more than they actually did, as opposed to other characters that were getting shows for. Through this show, like, they showed who they really cared about.
But that's the thing, is that doesn't make you worried for the future of Star Wars if they go into production on a show and realize they have 3 episodes worth of a story and they have to rewrite and figure shit out on the fly. Like, no. Jon Favreau wrote every episode of the Book of Boba Fett except 6, and that was Filoni.
I'm not. Like, I need a lot more than one bad season for that to happen. Like, if the next one is like, holy shit, what are we watching?
Yeah.
Then I will, because not every single show, every single thing is gonna be perfect. That's just not gonna happen. So I'm not gonna ride the future off a failure. That's usually failure.
Because it goes to someone else making it. Like, we have not had a Disney Plus Star Wars project in front of us yet that wasn't written by Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau.
Are they all doing they're not all doing the upcoming seasons of shows and shit,
so
are they?
I don't think they did Obi-Wan.
Right. I don't think they did Obi-Wan. They're not doing. Are they doing? I'm sure they're gonna do Ahsoka.
Ahsoka's all Filoni.
Filoni.
Favreau's obviously all Mando. I mean,
I think they're good. I think it's fine. Because
they literally ruined
of
2
the
shows
season,
at once.
no, they didn't. They ruined one. So we haven't got
They
the other
ruined
one
season 2 of Mando. I mean, period.
They did not ruin season 2.
They ruined Luke, who was the grand reveal of season 2, and they ruined the heartfelt moment, which is, they're going to separate and grow as their own people.
They didn't ruin it because we still had it. It's already done. They didn't ruin it. We had it. So they didn't ruin it.
So Rise of Skywalker didn't ruin sequel trilogy?
Force
shut the fuck up.
Kind of did it bad.
Shut the fuck up.
Rise of Skywalker.
It's the exact same thing.
Horrible, huh?
It's the exact same thing. I mean, the Rise of Skywalker literally tried to rewrite The Last Jedi, which was so much better than anything else, and that's exactly what this just did.
But do you think this rewrote it? Or did they just kind of like continued it and just sped it up?
We should not have separated Grogu and Din Djarin. Just bring them back for no reason. They wrote us into a corner. We got to just get them back. Don't write something better because they don't take what you got and go with it. Just fucking reverse it and continue what you were doing. Because Mando Season 3 is now exactly where we left off at the beginning of the finale. They are just together again on their missions together. He gets to babysit while he goes to Mandalore. He doesn't get to do shit on his own. We got 1 episode of him doing shit on his own. And all of it was to fucking...
I think we'll get some shit on his own.
Where's he gonna leave him? He doesn't trust nobody with him. He's gonna babysit this motherfucker in his little pod back here now.
I'm sure he'll have some friends. I'm sure he'll have some friends pop up and be like, here, watch the kid. I gotta go do this shit. He's made friends in the galaxy who he can trust.
That's the point. Is
maybe he'll hang out with Carl
that's
Weathers
not
and
story. That's exactly what we've already seen him do in the previous seasons. Is he's had stuff in seasons 1 and 2 where he's like, I'm leaving the kid with you. I gotta go do this real quick. We've already seen that.
He'll be alone.
He's already been alone like that. The point is he has to come back to the kid. He hasn't had any story where he's doing his own shit. Ever since we have met Din Djarin, it has been nothing but Grogu story. Din Djarin's not a good enough character to have his own show by himself.
Oh, I think he amazingly so is, but I get it.
They don't.
Listen, we'll see. I'll give it the season. I can't say what it's gonna be. I can't say what they're gonna do. We don't know what it's gonna be or do. We have to wait for the season. How they're gonna handle it, how they're gonna write it. We have to wait for it. So we can theorize, we can be mad at situations, but we don't know yet. I'm not hitting the panic button yet.
Oh shit.
Cautious, yes.
I hit it in fucking episode 1 of Boba Fett. But
I am not going to let this failure. Everyone fails. But I'm not gonna say now everything's ruined. I'll give it. What's the next show slated to come up? Obi-Wan, right? Yeah.
Which has nothing to do with anybody in this. So
right.
Obi-Wan, it better be great. But if it's not,
Chow, right? Chow,
mm-hmm.
Double Chow.
Double Chow.
Double Chow. So we'll see. I'm not there yet. But if the next iteration or collaboration or whatever the fuck, Ahsoka or Mando, then I can be like, okay, this team here, we're going downhill. You stumbled, just don't fall down the fucking hill. You stumbled a bit. That's where I'm at.
We're never gonna we are never gonna have a season where Din doesn't have a fucking baby on his hip.
Maybe they'll do a time jump. Fuck. Maybe he'll be older. Well, it can't be because
he's gonna die. Literally.
It's about Grogu,
that's the thing is I don't want to I don't want to necessarily say I wanted Mando season 3 to be this because this is the most simple, obvious scenario. But where season 2 left off, it was okay, Boba's gonna go off and do his own thing on Tatooine. Great. Mando is going to go off on his own journey, and either the second to last episode or the last episode of that season will be something has happened and he needs to go get Grogu right now. And that is the end of that. It's basically the end of the Last of Us game where he's running into, onto Luke's planet through fiery woods and shit. And he's like, I just got to find my buddy. I just got to find my kid. And that would have been massively heartfelt, beautiful, whatever. And also at least 6 episodes, if it's an 8-episode season, of pure Din Djarin adventures. And instead, I got my little buddy here. Now he can jump and he can talk to animals. It's like, he's fucking Harry Potter. Like, what?
Listen, like I said, I haven't said you're wrong. I'm not gonna say you're wrong. Just not panicked yet.
I will admit though, what this show did is Obi-Wan better be fucking incredible.
Oh, I'm sure it will be.
Because, well, that's the thing. I was sure Boba would have been great. Why would I have thought different?
Yeah, that's true.
So I didn't think that they were going to take the character that was built up and just fucking destroy him and make him a completely different thing.
That's
so
true.
That's not logical at all, but they did it. So
that's true. Well, anyway, back to this motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's
he doesn't even want to leave the place anymore.
Wait, I didn't.
I'm fucking furious.
Don't fucking go ahead. Let me get to that
shit.
Because that shit. Don't trigger me early. I'm not there.
I got you. My bad.
So the fucking lollipop gang and all that. I cannot tell you. Those are some of the worst characters ever in life. And then of course we have the glorified spin everyone's talking about and shit. I hate that motherfucker. Just a badass face and to immediately get shot the fuck off his butt. I hate those characters with a passion. I hate all of them.
Yeah, I agree.
Then we got the standoff. So that was cool to see, and then it got oh my god. So he's fast, he blasts his ass, whatever, and he keeps just fucking Boba up. Blast. So I'm like, fuck. Rips his helmet off and everything, about to say, you about to get your ass whooped. Then the unthinkable, oh my god. The unthinkable, this went back to the first episode for me. So he fucking takes a breath. He opens his eyes, and then we get 25 billion different cuts of a man swinging a fucking stick, and half of it isn't even fucking Tamora. When I tell you, that shit had me in flames. I'm like, why did we cut so much on something so simple?
Yeah.
Like, he was like, oh, cut, oh, cut, swing, cut, different side, cut, boom. I'm like, oh my god. And then the man standing over Cad while he's talking isn't Tamora. I'm like, you couldn't stand over him?
Yeah. Was he not there? Was he offset?
He must not have. Only time we got Tamora was for this shit.
Yep.
That's it.
His ass on the ground and his ass doing that.
That's it. Which I'm not gonna hold you. That visual of him there with the armor with the stick standing over him was dope. Why couldn't you do that whole thing? That looked cool. Dude, like, I was hot, bro.
I gotta admit, if Book of Boba Fett makes me really sad that you didn't record your reactions. Like, it actually does make me sad that, like, I get it. Like, I completely understand that, like, you don't want to edit that shit. And believe me, I'm fully there with you. But, like, it would have been fucking funny.
I can only imagine. I know it would be, and I know the fans would hate me. But it's like,
nobody in this chat would have.
So frustrating, dude. And then he just stabs him, and that's it. We're led to believe he is dead. So yeah, we get to the bullshit. All is great, all is glory. Everyone's celebrating because they just had this man.
Can I actually I want to just add one tidbit that pissed me off.
Yes, please.
Okay, big shit's going down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck! They just everybody's backstabbing us.
Yeah,
we need help.
Mm-hmm.
And Fennec, who is arguably my favorite character that should be in the series.
Yes,
because obviously Mando shouldn't be in the series at all. So she's my favorite, and she's just like,
great.
all right, bye. I'll be back. And she just runs away. She's gone. And she does not show up again until she kills everyone that Boba should be killing.
Yeah.
That is Boba's duty.
That he should be killing.
And it should be fucking personal. And it's just her. And she just takes him out like fucking nothing. Yeah, After she's been gone for the entire fight, she could have had some dope ass shit. And instead, she's just gone. I don't know who thought of this stuff, but the fact of the matter is, it comes up and says written by Jon Favreau, and that's fucking wild to me. So,
yeah, dude, I remember saying that too. Thank you for bringing that up. 'Cause I'm like, so you just found out the people personally responsible for destroying your
Tuscans.
entire tribe, the one who officially put all this hit squad shit on you, sent assassins to kill everything. Finnick just said, boop. All right, cool, we're done. Not Boba, nothing. You didn't get to go like, you killed my family, like none of that shit. Like Finnick just fucking Batman's the shit out of everybody.
Right. Just, in
the shadows.
No emotion, nothing. Just a quick, just take him out.
Blast four of them like that in the first, like.
She just, it's a hit job.
Right.
She's just an assassin again and just assassinates him in cold blood real quick.
Fucking hangs this bastard and then just drops down. And
the only thing that could have made this worse is if she killed all of them and then got to the main pike guy and goes, this isn't personal. And then kills him. It's like, this is all personal, just not to you. Like, should not have been your role. But I guess Tamura was offset. I guess he broke his back or something, a fucking old ass man. And they had to have her come do it or something. But
it was so stupid. And then, oh God, when I tell you, when this happened, bro, I wanted to pick up my TV and throw it out the window, run over it, pay people to reassemble it, and do the shit all over again.
Yeah, because I'll be honest,
the riders.
With what you're about to say, if you go watch my reaction, I didn't freak out because I thought I misheard it. I was like, I had to have just misheard what he said. But please go ahead.
So, after the town is in peaceful harmony, everyone's smiling and throwing up confetti and giving fruit and thankful because the man who just spent I don't know how long fighting for their protection, fighting for his respect, fighting for the law, assembling a team, having these traumatic flashbacks where he came from to be a better him, and the reason why we're here, just decide to walk up and just be like, this shit don't suit us.
It ain't for me.
What? Oh my God, dude.
And he looks over and says, you know who does deserve it though? Black Chrysanthemum and the Power Rangers. It's like, Fennec should have been like, motherfucker, what about me? I was everything you wanted. I led all the meetings. I did all the briefings with everybody.
Oh
I was the leader of all this shit, and you're just gonna immediately say,
motherfucker, I was Boba.
Yeah, I'm not suited for this. She's like, I've done a great fucking job. She's like, I've been following your ass.
You're not suited for this.
Yeah.
She's like, you're the one in the first place. Bro,
that's the only thing that could have made that better is if Fennec just started screaming at him. Like,
right, she pulled a peacemaker. We're not suited for that.
just like started screaming at him like a girlfriend that's like, I've had fucking enough. I'm tired of your bullshit. I'm done following you. You've been leading me through the fucking ground. She's like, I'm better than you.
Bro, I cannot take my
crazy.
Blood pressure raised up to like 300 over 550 when he said that shit. I was like, you have got to be kidding me.
Right. So
you did all of this just to say, fuck it, not for me. I don't think this works. You couldn't think about that before you did all of this?
Yeah. Because you've known that there was going to be a war since the end of episode 3. That's what it ended on was, well, then we'll be ready. You should have dipped right then with the fucking Huts.
Right.
The Huts told you what was up.
Because if it ain't the war, I know you ain't telling me fucking smiles and people giving you fruit is what's driving you the fuck away.
Yeah. Cleaning your helmet and shit.
War. I live by fruit too much.
Yeah.
What?
It's not respectful.
It's not respect. I have high sugar levels.
I am pre-diabetic.
Right. The fruit are killing me. Like, the fuck? Like,
I'll have to live in the back to tank.
Right. Smiles make me uncomfortable. Like, what the fuck? Like, they love you now.
Oh,
It's your respect. Shit. And you don't want it.
As soon as he gets it, he's like, not suited for me, man. This ain't my shit.
Respect, I'm good. Too much respect. I don't do Finnick or Black.
And also, why the fuck do these people even like him? He showed up. Yeah, he saved them from the thing that he caused. And then he let his dog go. And it King Kong the whole fucking place.
Yeah, it did.
It fucked up everything. And they're like, you can't control your pet? You wrote him in here.
Damn thing. So many people's houses are just fucked up and destroyed. Lives lost. That show. This show is horrible, dude. It's really bad. Outside of, like I said, who shouldn't be in the show, would have became Mando 2.5.
Yeah.
The highlights of the show, not even, it's so bad. And Robert Rodriguez, even though a very, very skilled director in his own material, should not be handling Star Wars. At least a full season's worth. Like, right, you can do an episode.
Yeah.
Cool. Got you. But a whole series in your name, I'm good, bruh. And then, oh my God, we got clarity on that dumb ass theme song. Oh my God.
Bruh.
Fett. Boba Fett.
I was like, did they really just fucking ruin this shit? Like, this whole show seems like a fucking joke. Like, it actually seems like it's making fun of itself. It's like, what? Like, okay, we made that illogical decision. What would we follow that up with? We got to go dumber. And like, guess what? That's Ludwig. What the fuck are you doing, Ludwig?
It seems like this show just dumbed everybody down.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like, bro, this shit was the Invincible of Star Wars, like, but instead of title sequences, it's end credits. Where apparently each fucking end credit song is like getting more clarity. And at the very end, it's like, Fett? It's like, oh shit. It's like, what?
I was like, that's what this is supposed to have been?
Oh my God, it was so
Because guess
dumb.
what? For me, the theme was the best part of the whole goddamn show. And then they ruined
the beginning
it.
Of it.
Yeah. And they fucking ruined that shit. Like, because that was, yeah, exactly, the beginning of it. And then they start going, hum-da-dum-dum-dum. And you're like, shut the fuck up. And then guess what? They ruined the beginning by just going, Fat! Just like screaming in your fucking ear. And I was like, did it just say fat? And then he goes, Boba.
Like, Ludwig thought he was scoring Black Panther again. Because like there was times like, you know, they're in the score like this, ta-da, like appropriate.
Yeah, correct.
This was not one of those times. So I'm just like, oh my God. And the soundtrack pissed me off even more so because there's good music. There's fucking Ludwig.
Sure.
Not a single one for Cobb Vanth shit, and that shit was glorious. When I tell you I was pissed, I was very pissed. Like, they have it for 2 seconds at the end fight when they show up Freetown. Like, no, I want the melody of it, like, and nowhere to be found. I was pissed. But you have to give us a song of Cobb Vanth walking into the fucking desert where it's nothing but just like, I got that for 2 minutes. What the fuck? Yeah. So I was pissed. But anywho, I digress.
And then what Poopy Pants said here, first he said, whole series seemed like a fan pleaser rather than making a good show. You're looking at two fans, didn't fucking please us. I mean, I don't know what you're saying there. And then also you said, please Disney sell it back to George Lucas. Are you fucking
please do not
stupid? Yeah, that he doesn't want it. He's over here sipping wine, smoking cigars, and you know, one of his 1,000 houses. He's just watching.
We thought this shit was bad. Giving it back to him, I'm good.
Right, exactly. That's the thing. I mean, motherfuckers are running that shit straight into the ground.
All the way good. So yeah. Well, Oh, it's Boba Fett.
I'm it.
In
That's
the season
it.
finale. That was it. I'm good. I don't.
The only episode of that show that I'll ever watch again is the Mando episode.
Right, and you shouldn't say that. We shouldn't
Correct.
be in a way to say that. But dear God, fucking Bryce Dallas, save us all. Them and Deborah Chow apparently, and Dave Filoni. He does some good shit, but he has some mishaps too.
Sure.
Okay, so all right, so again, if you made it this far, hit the subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. We got quite a few of you in here still. We appreciate you and we love you. And I see you over there sipping. I'm out of alcohol, so I'm dry right now.
I apologize, my friend.
Fuck, it's okay. I'm living vicariously through you. So Peacemaker did its second to last episode. So tomorrow is the finale.
Mm-hmm.
But this episode they gave us quite a bit of. They gave us quite a bit. Following our heroes on the run, trying to go kill the cow before shit happens, but are quickly intercepted by the White Dragon and his racist buddies on the side of the road. An all-out fight and foot chase ensues. Meanwhile, the butterfly cops have stormed the hotel on Harcourt, Adebayo, that bitch, and Myrn. Harcourt came up, was like, I know it was you, bitch. I should punch a hole in your face, do all this. And she's like, oh, it's not for me, my mama. So I was like, fuck you. I don't like you anymore.
Go home.
Right. Just bye. I can't stand your face right now.
Yeah.
And then they catch up with him, and Myrn makes quite the sacrifice. His heartfelt goodbye. And they gun this man down and then literally squish his butterfly self. He tries to escape. I was like, that bitch. She's like, could have just joined us. Crack. I was like, oh no, Myrn. So I was like heartfelt. I was like, oh damn.
Yeah. When she's holding him.
Yeah. Yeah, that
yeah.
I was like, ooh. Shit,
you actually like feel
good.
Shit with that. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, that was pretty good. And the fucking judo master is up and alive, which is a pretty good fight with Harcourt. I was like, oh shit. It's pretty cool. So is he's not dead, but they just tased him to death. So maybe he'll help the fight at the end.
Exactly, yeah. He'll be a part of it.
Right. And meanwhile, what's going on? Daddy issues. So like I said, they're tracking them, doing the helmets. Vigilante, thank God, is not dumbity dumb stupid.
He's not
dumb, and not as much as the fucking last episode. No,
I don't know about that. He was fucking god awful, man.
He was not like he was last episode.
Oh, he was fucking horrible.
I am sorry. He was not annoyed me today. Maybe because they showed his ass, so I was like, I'll take it. But I was not. Annoyed.
Yeah, I literally was like, I kept saying like, please kill him, like and then they fake killed him. And I was like, God damn it, man.
I thought they popped him off real quick. I was like, oh, shit.
That's the thing is everybody that likes him thought he was dead. And then as soon as they blew him up like that, I was like, they're not going to fucking kill him off screen like where you can't see it. If they were going to do it, it'd be some fucking gory mess. So I was like, God damn it, man. So he's just hiding over here. And then guess what? No, he's just sitting in the car being dumb as fuck.
Sitting in the car, he passed out. How was that?
Exactly.
The man got hit with a grenade. What do you mean being dumb?
Why the fuck is he in the car?
He was driving off. He was like, I'm out this bitch. Listen.
It's the dumbest shit. Like,
he's an idiotic person who does not have emotions.
He
gives no fucks.
Well, no, that's not true at all. He has fucking Asperger's. He is on the spectrum.
His word, I don't know, but his words are, I don't have emotion. So I'm like,
that's the thing is like, that's the only way that this makes any sense is if he has a type of autism and James Gunn is doing some representation of sorts, because besides that, like I will watch the first episode of season 2 of Peacemaker, and if he does that at all, I'm fucking done. Like I will never watch another second, because I cannot stand his ass. Like, I really hope he's injured enough to where he can't show up in this finale.
I like his ass.
But that's the thing, man. Like, you're so easily fucking pleased by stupid shit in every show you watch, and it's just, I wish you would just go for some quality sometimes, man. Because he's
some
not.
Things you know what they are. Like,
it's James dog
like
shit.
Some things are, if he's expected to be fucking crazy or stupid, that's what I expect from him. I'm not expecting greatness. I'm like, all right, that's his character. Cool,
but
fine.
It's wasting my time.
But when it's too much, then I'm like, okay,
wasting my time.
Too fucking much. It's like, you got to know some shit is just made for what it is. Not everything's gonna be quality. Not every character's gonna be quality. Some things are meant to be this.
And
some are meant
that's
to be
what
that.
I mean, though. Is that's why I'm not gonna waste my time anymore.
All right. So it's like, yeah, and you can accept it or you just don't, and that's fine. It's like, but if it gets too much, then I'm like, bro, I can't. Which he has gotten to me sometimes. So it's just like, I don't know. Of course, he was still stupid, but not as much as last episode for me.
I immediately was like, God damn it, they did not, like, because I told you, I was like, oh, I think, they made him super stupid and over the top in this episode because next episode is the lead up to the finale and they're not going to have time for him to be a fucking idiot. Oh no, they were the exact same. I mean, like, watch that shit again. It is the exact same shit.
Well, I can't, because last time he
gets less time, but he is the exact same.
Oh, I'm not expecting him to change. I'm talking about his levels of it. We're not the same. He's
always
going to be
That's
stupid.
what I'm saying. No, his levels from episode 5 or 6 to 7 are the exact same.
Oh, no, they're not. That's insane. I cannot. It was not. Because I wanted to destroy my TV on that last episode.
I've been wanting to punch straight through my brand new $700 fucking 4K monitor.
It's like, I could not. So, yes. We finally get a confrontation with the dad. They're fighting. And John Cena's just letting it all fucking hang out. Like, he's finally realizing, like, you're a fucking piece of shit. I was a piece of shit for doing this and taking that and accepting it. You killed my brother. Yada, yada, yada. Which is a nice, cool little scene. I wasn't like, oh my God, my emotions. But I'm like, okay, cool. Like, let it out, homie. And then pops his dad in the head. I was like, damn. Got it. Here we go. What's the fucking dude's name again? Damn it. What's the E fucker's name? Economos. There you go. Came in clutch again for the third time. So when everyone's about to get fucking popped up, he comes out of nowhere just spraying folks. I'm like, all right, there's another 15 minutes for him. Let's see how much he runs with that. Eagly got bitch slapped. He's praying over him. I'll be good. Let him be safe. Yada, yada, yada. I saw some people crying on that scene. I'm like, okay.
No.
Right. I was like, why are you?
Wait, in which scene?
Him praying over Eagly.
Oh. No.
I was like, huh? I was like, why are you? Okay, listen, do you, player? And then we finally got to see the cow, which is a big ass baby one-toothed caterpillar
larva thing.
Yeah, just being sucked out of.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts on the episode? How you feeling?
I mean, overall, it's definitely an in-betweener episode. Like, it's a lead into the finale episode. But the stuff with the dad is handled pretty well between Peacemaker and the dad. Like, I actually dug it. Like, it did become a thing of, got to the point where, he's screaming at him and his dad still you're a fucking pussy, blah, blah, blah. And so he's like, I'll grab this gun. And he's like, do it, you fucking bitch. You won't do it. And I was like, it became that moment of like, he has to kill him. If he doesn't kill him, none of this is worth it. And it's not the correct response. And he fucking kills him. And then you got some emotion, like, because it's kind of funny because this is the second time in something that I've watched recently where this kind of thing has happened with like a son and their father that's like abusive, and there's finally a confrontation. And the big thing is, anytime, like, as someone who's had issues like with their dad in the past, if anything like that happens, the actual response, unless you're like still hyped up, Like if you leave the room or whatever and you're still hyped up, ready to go, like once you calm down, the actual response is you fucking bawl your eyes out. Like you lose it because you're just everything, all your emotions are fucking like you had this wall building, and then you just got to let it all out. And so they did that right. Now I will be the exact first person to say I really like John Cena. I was feeling some shit, and then fucking Vigilante ruined every second of it. Completely took everything out of it. That's the kind of shit that I'm talking about. That is too much. That is, it completely takes every bit away from what you just showed us that was good storytelling. I don't know how anyone thought that was good on a script, good while shooting it, good while editing it. I don't know who the fuck thought that was good, but
I won't lie, that did piss me off.
It takes everything
in this moment,
right?
And I was there too, and then, dude,
and
you're actually your face specials. I was like,
oh. Yeah, you actually are getting some good shit from John Cena acting wise, and take it all away. And then when it comes to Waller's daughter, I think that actress is dog shit. I think her writing is dog shit. Like I can't stand her at all.
And it pissed me off because there seemed like such hope in the middle. I'm like, okay, there's a turnaround.
Like, oh, this is all gonna mean something. It's gonna be
But then fucking Diary Down, it's like, oh my God. So I'm like,
and she's like, my mom made me do this. It's I don't give a fuck, you grown ass woman.
That's the thing. Like, she talks like sometimes she has like these child moments.
Yeah,
we do that, and like what's on her face, that's the way she talks. And I mentioned that before when she was talking to Vigilante about the dad and all that shit.
Exactly.
Her inflictions and the way she acts is too much, and it's annoying.
Because I'm sitting there looking at it and going, because she keeps blaming her mom, saying I lost my job. She always wanted me to get in this business, so she asked me, and I didn't have a job, and I need to provide. It's like, hey, your fucking wife,
yada, yada, yada.
Your wife over there, she seems pretty capable. She can fucking work. Like, what's the deal? Like, you got 2 stay-at-home dogs, so she has to stay home. Like, fucking get to work. Both of y'all go work at McDonald's and live in an apartment and fucking make something. Like, save some goddamn money. Instead, you're just over here ruining shit.
I'm sure the cost of living in Gotham is not huge.
Yeah, exactly. I mean...
Oh, that's funny. Yes. Kenya makes a good point. Cena from the Marine into Peacemaker, which is also John Cena and Robert Patrick reunion.
That is true, actually.
I didn't even realize. Right. Listen, Marine is not a great movie.
But it's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad.
It's pretty
I remember that one.
They made like 25 billion sequels, but the first one.
Right. Because what was the other one that he did? Was 12 rounds?
12 rounds. And I didn't see that.
It's not bad. It's just like it's like a Riddler situation where like, hey, I've got your person, and they're over here. Like they're like round 1. You got to figure this one out, and it's a gunfight, and then round 2, it's over here, and it gets all the way to 12 rounds.
I forgot about that. What was his era of movies back then? Because he had some interesting.
I think that's all he did.
Shit, was that all he did back then?
Yeah. Because I mean, those are the only 2 I've ever seen back then.
Oh yeah. Well, oh yeah. That's a little farther. I was about to say.
And Blockers, he did.
Yeah, that was after though.
Yeah, that's way far.
Oh, he was in Fred. What the hell?
As John Cena.
Oh
like,
yeah.
As the rest, I've seen a clip of that.
Oh, Legendary. That's old. I haven't seen that. Oh yeah, well, good for him. He wasn't Ready to Rumble. Did I miss that?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, you haven't seen Ready to Rumble? Oh my god, dude, it is classic. It's but that's based on WWE. WCW though. So Ready to Rumble is an old David Arquette movie with like huge wrestling fanatics and him and Oliver Platt and all that. It's actually a really damn good movie. It's funny.
It's got a 23% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Which means it's good.
Shit.
So yeah, it's pretty funny. Diamond upside down is a pussy. Pretty funny. Okay, so see, Ready to Rumble classic. That's the first thing you said, Kenya, that is actually true, and I agree with. Yes, Dustin Diamond fighting the King. Yes, the King. Goldberg was in that too. Everybody was.
Yeah,
Classic
I'm looking
movie.
at this. Look, Goldberg's in there. That's funny.
Yeah, that's when he started to do his acting. When everything was just fucking hissing into a camera. I'm like, bro, you know you actually have to put dialogue in this, right?
Yeah.
Like you got.
Which he's not bad in that Adam Sandler football movie. What is it? The remake.
Oh, that's right. The Longest Yard. I forgot about that. The Longest
Yard. Yeah.
He was in that.
Stone Cold's in there.
Yeah.
As the villain.
Yeah. Everybody that you would think would play like bad,
Right.
poor white trash.
Yeah, exactly. Goldberg being a racist white guy.
That. Right.
Yeah.
And Stone Cold just
Kevin
throwing
Nash
words
is in there.
around. Yep. Kevin Nash. I was like, oh, does that word disturb you? Yeah. I was like, oh. I was like,
yeah.
Stone Cold. What are you doing?
You're ruining your reputation. There's Stone Cold.
Stop it. I was like, oh my God. But it's a movie. But sometimes when you cast certain people, it's like, are they really? Do they really? How do they feel? I don't like. Yeah. I don't know.
God damn. But, okay, I'm looking at John Cena in this movie. He is so young. Like.
And Ready to Rumble?
Yeah. Like you can tell it's before he ever even got on TV in WWE. Like he was.
Oh damn.
He's so young, but jacked to all hell. Oh my God.
Sal Mancini, want to wrestle? Let's see, where's he at? Oh, that's very blurry. Are you looking at the gym thing? Is it like in a gym or some shit?
No, not that one.
Oh. I guess I can't see.
Are you seeing the one that's split in half?
No.
Okay, how about this?
Oh, I see him now. He had little yellow frost tips.
Yeah, correct.
Little blonde hair, whatever. Gotcha. Okay, then yeah.
That's so funny.
That's actually hilarious. That's funny. Okay, yeah, the Great Khali, he was in it too. I want to watch The Longest Yard again now. That's actually
Great
really
Khali was in it. It looks like Sting was in it.
Oh, the Great Khali. We're talking about Longest Yard. He was in.
Khali. Oh yeah. Oh, that's God. That's so right.
Yeah.
I can't fucking believe that shit. They play ping pong. Oh my God. Fucking hilarious.
Yes. Oh my God. Tracy Morgan. Everybody. There was a lot of people in that movie.
Broken in my nose.
Yeah.
He's like, hold on. Let me come here. Let me see if I can.
Let me do it. Oh my God. What is? I know it was a Michael Jackson joke or some shit. I forgot what it was. I gotta watch it again. Like, Chris Rock.
Do I look like Michael Jackson? He's like, yeah, young Michael.
Oh yeah.
I love little Michael.
Yeah. I love little Michael. It's like, yeah, go ahead.
So you look nothing like little Michael.
Right.
And then they got fucking Stone Cold to shit his pants.
Yeah.
I think he shit his pants. I think he shit his fucking pants. That's what everybody says.
He shit his pants. Like, I made him shit himself.
Yeah. And Kevin Nash took all the estrogen pills or whatever.
Oh my God.
Becomes a fucking woman, and he transitions in the goddamn movie. That's horrible.
Bro, that had to be some of the most hilarious shit. Like, oh, but my nipples hurt. When he's
nipples.
sitting in the stand with the pom-pom.
Wait, don't yell at me.
Right.
He's like all emotional and shit. It's like, God damn, man. That's so fucking rude.
I loved it. It was glorious.
I love that movie. It's so funny.
Yeah, now I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna try to find it. I'm sure it's on Hulu. I'm gonna watch it. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. So that was Peacemaker. What do we think? How we think this is gonna end? How we feeling? I don't know.
They're gonna blow up the fucking. Well, that's the thing. It's a 5-minute fight if he puts on the goddamn helmet from episode 1.
All right.
That's it.
Sonic Boom.
Right. I mean, literally, his dad's not there to trace him anymore. Grab the helmet from episode 1 that you showed us, and walk in there. Have a horde of fucking butterfly people running at you. Sonic Boom, boom. Okay, keep walking. Sonic Boom, boom.
But is that like a one-off, or does it keep going?
I wouldn't think it's a one-off. I mean,
I don't know. We'll see. That's right. Kevin Nash he was the Russian.
That's right. He burned his ass with the fucking boiling water.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember he fucking threw his ass to that wall. I remember he really Thomas Jane really did that shit.
Yeah.
Like his face blasted on that brick wall. I was like, damn. I was like, oh, you really did that shit. I guess that's the cost of a Punisher movie.
Mm-hmm.
He was a badass Punisher. He was pretty cool too.
It wasn't bad. Yeah. No, I liked him. That was my childhood. If that thing's on, I'm watching that shit with fucking John Travolta.
Oh,
well, come on now.
Absolutely. Who had the funniest death ever? Death noises ever. I'm like, you fucking squealing?
I saw something on TikTok today that said like, what's the craziest shit that a celebrity's done and gotten away with? Like people forget about it, and they were talking about how, because John Travolta is what's the religion that Tom Cruise is? Scientologist.
Scientology. Yeah.
And his son was diagnosed with like epilepsy, I think, at a very young age, and John Travolta did not allow the son to take the medication because Scientologists don't believe in mental illness, and the kid died. And it's like, and nobody talks about it. He's just fine. He's just working. It's like, all right.
Yeah.
And that's true too, Kenya. I mean, really? Okay. That's something too. If they wanted to get me excited for the future, but this is the problem is you can't do a season 2 in this work, is, everybody's kind of like, oh, okay, we got to go to the cow. Like after everything's come down, we're going to meet up, go to the cow. If they were going to do that, John Cena, Peacemaker should go home to his dad's, put a helmet in a little thing, and put every power in one helmet.
I don't think he's smart enough to do that.
And then we could fucking be excited. Because if anything, now we have nothing to be excited for because he needs 17 helmets that all do one thing. And if any of them break, his dad's not there anymore to fix it.
He's not smart enough to do that. He'll have to get somebody else to do that because he can't do that. To fucking maneuver all that shit and put it in, he can't do that shit.
It's not worth watching.
But if there's not a full MERN or some shit before you like do something for like you gotta, there has to be some tie back to him and what he sacrificed for them and all that. Like there has to be some kind of full MERN moment. If not, I will be disappointed in that. Just because that character had a really great turnaround towards the end and like development. So I'm like,
no, I liked him. Yeah,
like you got to do that. And apparently he's playing the most complex MCU character ever in life, apparently. So we'll see.
They say living tribunal.
His words, right? Which, seeing him in the show, they got the acting shop, so make it work. I believe it. He can do complex. So cool. So we'll see. I have no expectations from other than that. I'll go where the show takes me. Yeah, that's it.
Here's what I'll say. If he doesn't use a helmet in a really cool way in this finale, I'm going to be massively disappointed. Is that not safe to say? Like, don't you think that we should see some cool shit?
Oh yeah,
not just guns.
I mean, we'll probably get a lead up, and then it'll be the scabies one, or scabies, whatever. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Shit. What was I about to say? Something I was about to say. I completely forgot now. Oh well. Okay. So.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. So on to the main headline, the one you've all been waiting for, including us. And that is a new trailer, the best one amongst to be honest, the opener of it all. But it was more of a TV spot, which gave us little different things, but then released a full online, and that is Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. We got our official trailer during the Super Bowl.
Is it all right? I thought you glitched out and it was stuck.
Nope, just me. Doing the Super Bowl, and Jesus Christ, was there so much to take from this trailer? I'll preface this. I absolutely loved and hated this trailer at the same time.
Okay.
but not hated in the reasons that's like, oh my god, it was god awful.
Right.
Hated in the fact that they gave us a lot. A lot.
You think?
A lot of shit that should have been revealed in the movie and not a trailer, at least a particular thing. How'd you feel about the trailer, man?
I mean, trailer's obviously great. It could possibly give away too much stuff, but we also don't really understand, you know, how much they'll be in it, or you know, whatever it may be. But
shit, I just know they're in it. I want to find that out.
What I also like, though, which this might not be the case at all, but what I like is the idea, similar to what I wish Spider-Man had done, because it only makes sense for Spider-Man to have done this, is you can bring back Toby and you can bring back Andrew, but they're not that exact one that we saw. You know what I mean? Like, they should have been variants. And so what I like is the idea of this Professor X is not the Professor X that we know from the X-Men movies. He's a variant. And it just happens to also be, you know, Patrick Stewart. And then I saw somebody immediately say, oh, well, it could be X-Men 97. And I'm like, well, shit, that makes a ton of sense because they're continuing that on Disney Plus. Like, they obviously are interested in that. So I like that idea a lot. But yeah, I mean, when it comes to the zombie shit, I kind of don't like the zombie shit as like the grand reveal. Because what am I supposed to get excited for that?
Zombies are in the fucking MCU. Like, that's what it was.
They've been in it.
I know about live action. We never seen the shits before.
But what's so cool about it?
That's really dope. We're zombie Wanda and then zombie fucking.
But what's cool about it? Like, I don't understand that they're just zombies.
Yeah, it's dope as fuck. Zombies using powers and shit. That's cool as hell.
No, it's not. They have no brain.
Yes, it is.
It's not cool.
Yo, fuck, that's dope. That motherfucker doing the dead fucking thing at the end. That was really cool.
Yeah, what's he doing?
His version of the shit Strange was doing in Infinity War. Dark spirits conjured up.
I don't know. But yeah, like, I don't really like it as like the final reveal because it doesn't really show, like, it would have been cooler if it was like normal Strange and normal Wanda like fight, like about to fight each other or doing something crazy. Because when it comes to the zombie shit just by themselves, like, I don't really care. But
oh fuck that, it's great. But I'm
sure there's nothing cool about them. I mean, they're just zombies.
Zombies are cool. But you were right. You were right about one thing. So,
oh yeah.
Yes, in your poster theories, you were correct. In terms of the dual Wandas, you were correct.
Oh yeah.
And that, yes, you were.
That's right.
When I found that out, I'm like, holy shit, we're getting Westview Wandas and this and that, and now all of this zombie, she's coming back to full. Oh my god.
I don't really understand that because
me neither. But I'm in.
I said that and people were like, oh, but Wanda's a, what's it called? Nexus being. So she's the same in all universes, and then so there can't be multiple. And it's like, well, here's two.
Right.
So I don't really know. But I'm excited as fuck.
Glorious. And she is going to fuck some shit up, bro.
She shows up to the Illuminati place and fucks shit up.
Yes, where she's fighting. So this trailer did so much. So okay, the big reveal starts off. Patrick Stewart lost my nut and mind. Everything, just everything's out of me. Like, I lost my shit. I was like, what? Patrick Stewart, like, in the trailer. Why? I hated that, but I was still happy that I loved it. I'd rather have that experience in the movie theater and die then. But there's tons of other chairs up there that we do not know who there would be, who will be taking place of them, who will be playing these characters. We don't know.
Correct.
But obviously, we suspect one of them's Tom Cruise. So I don't know.
There's a part of me that really hopes that ends up not being the case. Like, I hope they got somebody else to somehow surprise us,
because it's you got the Ultron bots, you got the Supreme Iron Man.
But it doesn't have to be Tom Cruise, is what I'm saying. Like,
it's gonna be Tom Cruise. Come on now, like that. I couldn't escape it because it was popped up the minute I tried to fucking plug everything out.
Uh-huh.
The freeze frame, because there's two different and they all mapped him up to look like fucking Captain Marvel, or like the colors and shit. One of them's definitely fucking Maria, and the other one looks pretty much like Tom Cruise.
And what part?
So there's two things where there's one that she's flying towards that's fighting Wanda, which is the one that's Maria, and there's one that's flying up, a shot of him flying up, where it's clearly somebody else that is Tom Cruise with little fluffy, little stringy like type of fucking hair, and you have Maria's curls like Lashana Lynch from No Time to Die cut in there as well.
I'm watching it right now, so I'm gonna see if I can see what you're talking about here.
Oh yeah, you'd have to freeze frame it though. Pause.
Yeah, no, I got you. Because I mean, I saw somebody say it looks like Maria Rambeau as Captain Marvel.
Yeah,
puts on his suit.
No, because there's another one where it's like you can see like he's grinning, and you can see like the facial hair and like the little flowy hair up top, and that's not Lashana Lynch.
Okay, so I've got this one here where she's busting through the wall, flying, and that's obviously her.
Right.
So let me see here.
Because it's all over the Twitter.
Okay. I can't believe I haven't seen it. That's crazy. But I'm going to see it right now whenever I find it.
I wish I didn't see it, but I tried to act fast. And people were sending it to me. Ew, that suit looks dumb.
Because I see the one where there's a big explosion. And whoever it is in that suit gets like thrown backwards by Wanda. Like in the lobby of that place.
That impact was cool.
But I'm not seeing what you're talking about.
Okay, I have the picture. I'll send it to you.
Okay. That would be great.
And sent.
Oh, that's literally okay. That's what I was saying. It looks like the woman.
Oh no, that's fluffy hair and goatee. You can see it. And then her other one, because hers, she has the curly hair. She has the No Time to Die hair in hers. Let me see.
Damn. It's so fucking hard to find shit in there. It's a big ass trailer, man. There's so much going on.
It's really fucking big. Like very big.
Okay, wait. Now I'm trying to figure out which part that's at. Because maybe that's not what I'm thinking of.
And then hers, you can see the difference. Do you need to send? You mean to send you hers too?
I need to see when, because I've got the trailer up here with like the ProRes quality. I just need to know where in the trailer it is. Come on, somebody's gonna have my back here.
Yeah, because trying to break down that trailer for that now it's gonna be crazy.
Because I haven't seen anybody point that out.
Well, it's because you're also muted. Like I stumbled upon it. I was like, whoa, because I'm muted everywhere too.
Well, no, I didn't mute it.
Oh, you didn't mute Doctor Strange words and shit?
No.
Oh, I muted every fucking thing.
I muted it after after the TV spot played and they released the trailer. I muted it sitting there watching the Super Bowl. Because I mean the picture that you sent me, I definitely see what you're saying. I just want to see it in its full quality.
Wow.
And I can't fucking find it, and it's pissing me all the way off.
But yeah, Kenny, he did say he's going to retire, but here he is. Here he is. And he said he wasn't going to do it without Hugh. So there's that.
Hey, money talks, boy.
Facts, especially when it's Marvel.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I know you said this, and I know you don't want to do it unless Hugh comes back. But look at this check.
Correct.
Like, what do you think now? And he just fucking slides it on the table. He's like, I'll do it. And I was like, all right, got it. There you go. Welcome back. But no, I knew that wasn't Nova. I know a lot of people thought that was Nova. I was like, no, not yet.
Or is that in the TV
We'll get
spot?
that in Guardians. I don't know. I've only seen the TV spot at the game. I didn't watch it after that.
Okay,
So
maybe
it
that's
could be.
why it's not. Maybe it's not on. It's not in the trailer and it's in the TV spot, because that makes more sense as to why this quality
Could
of the
be.
picture you sent me is so bad.
Because there's a lot of shit in it in the TV spot that's not in the trailer.
Which I'm not a fan of that, by the way. I don't like that at all.
Like slick back, pimp strange, and
especially if they don't release it in full quality after the fact. Like, they have not officially released that TV spot.
Yeah, no. They didn't. Will we see Black Panther and Illuminati? Probably, and it will be Killmonger.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be Killmonger. Now, who we gonna get for Reeds and Namor?
I don't like that people are saying that we're gonna get the guy from the Fantastic Four movies.
Ian Grufford.
Yeah,
like if they're doing throwbacks, then I wouldn't be surprised.
He was fine, but like, I don't know.
I would be if they're doing throwbacks. Who knows? Anything is possible with this fucking movie, and we're dealing with multiverse. Who knows? Yeah, but that was just great. We have to tell him the truth. I was like, oh my god, why would you put that in this? But good god,
because that's what I was gonna say too. Is who do you think is the zombie at the end?
Strange.
Because I think it's Defender Strange, Slickback. I don't think it's our Strange.
Oh, I just meant Strange in general. I don't know which one it is.
Yeah,
but I was like,
okay, yeah. Here's your shot that you're talking about. I found it. God damn, it's blurry as all fucking hell.
Yeah, it is. It is, and they just masked everybody with Captain Marvel graphics, no matter who it was. Which is understandable. It's a trailer.
But I'll be honest, the frame that you have a picture of, like, isn't. I don't know, man. Like this, I guess maybe the picture is from a better quality version, but it looks to me like they mixed two images. I don't know.
Yeah, that's definitely a white man. That's definitely a goatee, and that's definitely coarse hair, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, coif, whatever.
White people hair.
That's clear, right?
I don't know what the word. That's why I'm like, I can't say, well, oh, that's black people hair right there. Like, you can't say that. So let's just go ahead and flip it. Just say, like, that's Caucasian hair.
Yeah, she got that black hair. I was like, what?
I got that fro.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's definitely a Stark of some kind, and that is in superior helmet he has on there. So we'll see. I don't know. And like I said, that layer that they're in looks very superior-esque of the colors and suit like. So I don't know. We'll see. Kind of was floating around, but I just want to. That's why I muted everything, because once this trailer came on, everything started. I was like, I don't want to. No more leaks for me.
Well, but that's the problem though, is that it's not a leak if they put it in the trailer. Like, that's why. Like,
that's why I don't want to see anymore.
But there's a guy online that, like, apparently has the scoop for the whole movie. And now I can't remember what his freaking name is. Oh, I have a screenshot. But because I was following him for something else at one point. His @ is My Time to Shine, and he apparently has all the scoop. And he literally he tweeted out and said, "Okay, I'm getting a lot of angry DMs over this, so I'm going to let you decide. Should I reveal all of the cameos I know from Multiverse of Madness?" And he did a poll. I voted no immediately. 43,000 people voted, and it was like 90-10 yes. And so he's like, "Okay, I hear you. I'm going to post all the cameos tomorrow." So I immediately unfollowed him.
That's dumb.
Like, I can't, because that is what I don't want. If they reveal it in a trailer, they better have more. You know what I mean? So like,
right.
That's where I'm at least, because another thing in the TV spot too that I dug the fuck out of. I hope they do it right and like in a cool way. Is there's a shot of Wanda in like the multiverse type of situation that the Watcher was in, where he's surrounded by all the crystals, and it's like a mirror of herself everywhere.
I saw that picture,
and I'm like, oh shit, man, that's gonna be like. I love that they're taking stuff from What If, or like What If was written.
Right, it was like, what if doesn't connect? It's a one-off. I'm like, y'all are stupid if y'all believe
dumb
that.
As fuck, man. That's the whole point of this.
Stupid if you believe.
They're trying to get you used to the multiverse.
Right. I was like, oh my god.
And then looking at the poster,
I didn't even care to look. I didn't want to see anything. I saw a picture of like the Shield. I was like, I don't want to look at it anymore. I don't want to see Glass. I don't want to see who's in the motherfucker. I just want to watch the movie.
But like, that's the point, is that it's in the poster.
I don't want to see it. I want to be surprised. God damn it. It's hard to be surprised these days because everything's everything. I just want to go and see it.
Okay.
Like the trailer was enough. Like I don't want to dissect posters. I don't want to look at pictures. I just want it to smack me in the face when I go to see it.
All right.
So I'm just like, so fuck you, Kenya, because I just saw that anyway earlier. So I'm like, well, fuck.
See, but that's not like
cool.
That's not confirmed though. Like, if Deadpool's in that poster, it is the most like it's not him, but it could be him, kind of thing. Like, it literally looks like they took the picture of Deadpool going like this and like shushing, and put it on a piece of glass, and then put it at like 5% opacity to where it's like you could barely see it, and somebody zoomed into this thing. But it also could just be a shadow with glints of glass in spots that look like this. Like, there's no like,
I don't know.
I
don't want to dissect shit because this trailer was great and I got enough of it. I don't even think, honestly, I'll watch another trailer. Like, this was it for me.
I agree.
I'm done. But yeah, just Wanda looks so fucking badass. It's like, you break the rules, you're a hero. I do it. But I was like, bitch, you need to take a second time.
Yeah, I know. It's like, you took a whole fucking city hostage.
Bitch, you started a civil war. You took a whole city hostage.
But
like, you need to.
But I do love that line.
Be so quick. Oh yeah, it's awesome. And the little fucking side eye and shit. Like, she's like, and it's not fair. Like, oh shit, she's about to fuck shit up.
She's like charismatic as fuck.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing too, is I love that we get, we got it in the first trailer, and you get some here too, where he walks up on her and she's clipping the branches and all the white trees.
Oh yeah.
And that's all fucking fake. Do you just know what I mean?
You said it's all fake?
Yeah. It's an illusion, because when she's telling him it's not fair, he's still wearing his jacket and scarf. And the framing's the exact same. So maybe all those fucking trees.
Favorite scarf, you to say so.
All those fucking trees are fake, and something flips, and she decides to show him what is actually happening, and that is, she's full chaos magic dark holding shit right now.
What else gonna happen? Because she rivals his ass. So I just want. Oh, that makes me so.
Rivals. She fucking disintegrates his ass in a second.
I was like, that's what I was like. Oh my god, like. A just chaotic Scarlet Witch. Oh my god, that's just gonna be beautiful. I
mean, and
like
but
I said,
that's
she's
the thing
going
too.
To the shit, fucking people up at the superior Illuminati shit. And,
why do you need to go there? Like, because that's the thing too. Is I fucking love the shot where it zooms in on her eye.
Oh yeah,
that's so.
That's the thing.
Raimi.
It's not her. It's like variant her or other her or whatever the fuck. So I'm like, I don't know.
Or is it?
I don't know, because dark-haired Wanda then there's red-haired Wanda. So it's like, I don't, like, it's zombie Wanda obviously becomes full-blown aware Wanda by the end of shit, because the TV spot, she's all like, and then she's fucking regular.
See, I don't know.
Back in the end of it.
I don't actually know if that's a zombie or not. It might be, but
she's doing the whole zombie pose, dead thing and everything, and then she's full.
If you look at the picture, though, it's the same blood that the zoom in shot on her eye Wanda has on her head. So I think that Wanda might become a zombie somehow, if that is the case.
Or that's what I'm saying. Maybe she's just not that disgusting, and then she like that's just leftovers. Like her skin just frozen over, she still got all the blood over her, but she just turns regular, whatever. Because it's not like she took a shower as she turns, I guess.
But no, I really like the idea of like, I want full on, like you just said, chaotic Scarlet Witch, but I want it to be story driven. Like, if they can somehow push and carry over WandaVision completely, and it be about her going to getting her kids, and going and doing that. I mean,
because that bitch is in Westview again,
right?
Or at least the house.
Because that's the thing too, is if you zoom in the shot where they zoom in on her eye, it's showing like holding cells in her eye, and they have America Chavez in one of those cells. And I saw somebody say that in the comics at one point they had one of her sons in one of those cells, and so they're like, what if the Illuminati is like holding them there so that she can't find them in the multiverse? And I was like, oh fuck me, like I'm like that would be dope. But
I'm trying to look at pictures and shit from them. Maybe because like all the stuff that I know, people are like, what if this, what if that, what if that? I was like, y'all have fun. I don't care trying to find out what the fuck you trying to say or looking for or what you found. I don't care. I'm not looking at it. And it's funny because I like this picture because it's very zombie Wanda from What If. The shot, I like it very much. So that one, it gives me a lineup of that. Correct. I love it. I don't know, dude. That Mordo, I think that's do we think that's the same Mordo or that's variant Mordo?
It's variant for sure.
Yeah, right. Because I think he's up in. I think he's part of the Illuminati too, or at least he's working with them.
Yeah, you see him walking back there after he arrests them, and then he's walking back behind everybody.
That's true.
That's the thing too, is I saw somebody say that they thought in that Illuminati picture that he's sitting down. And I'm like, no, that's him.
He's walking across the thing.
He's the one that just arrested because that's what he's saying is, sorry, Steven, but you just did all this and I'm going to arrest you. And, with the help of those sentries. So.
Right. Very true. I don't know.
Damn, I wish I could find a better quality of this fucking TV spot. It's ridiculous.
We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
But
oh yeah, what about? I forgot to ask you about this because we're kind of done with the trailer part, I would guess.
Oh yeah.
The image of Mr. Knight with Moon Knight.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
I think it's fucking dope. Like
that is pretty cool.
He looks dapper as shit, man.
Very suave. I'm like, do you pimp? I like it. So these right now, guys, it's your time. Comment section, let us know. Keep this conversation going, and yeah, we'll see. So America Chavez. Now I see why she's in this bitch because I had to look up who she was and what her powers were. Like, who the fuck is this? Yeah. But she can travel through the multiverse with little star-shaped fucking portals and shit, and she's super strong and durable and all that stuff. So I guess that's why she's there to jump through multiverses and shit and get people there and back, and she's the new Portal Vice. Right. So instead of circles, it's now stars. Like, come on, America, get us through. And then there you go. Rachel McAdams, she's getting married to a black guy. It looks like
that black guy. Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't seen anybody say that, and I'm like, it's quite obvious that that's the groom. Following her out.
Okay, well she's moved on, I guess, throughout the 5 years or in general, whatever it may be. I'm trying to think what else happened in that show. Like, it was so fucking much, dude. Yeah. So apparently this is crossing over from Spider-Man. So his opening shit for that is like fucked up the multiverse and bringing stuff in and yada yada yada. Who is responsible for the goddamn multiverse? Is it Strange? We're just gonna say it's Strange. We're gonna say it's Sylvie. Like, who is responsible for this shit? Or did everything just happen at the same time? I don't know.
No, so I think this is just me personally, honestly, but I think the multiverse has always been a thing. I think the TVA was fake. I don't think the TVA was ever telling the truth. Because the Ancient One in Doctor Strange 1 talks about the multiverse. And so I think the TVA was like a Kang. Like, I actually think the Illuminati in the MCU now might be like what the TVA thought it was. And they're actually the multiverse police of like, hey, you just open this shit up to where yours is vulnerable to others coming into you. But no, I don't think anybody's been the cause of the multiverse. I think that Loki was kind of there to get people used to it. But I mean, hell, this is reading too much into it, but I saw this guy explaining how, long story short, if you have a timeline that's, a sacred timeline, he's like, in order for there to be the black guy Loki in Loki, the variant that was the black guy, there would have had to been
Loki.
There would have had to have been a spliced multiversal event millions and millions of years prior to this and things like that. So trying to explain, or like why there's an alligator Loki, and he's like, so that means that there's always been a multiverse going on with the sacred timeline, because he's like, so it's an interesting way to explain it, but basically he was saying they were trying to meld every universe that they could get to be like theirs, but like there was still a universe that had a girl one, while there's universes that have boy ones, and while there's universes that have black ones or alligator ones. And it's like, the way that he explained it made a ton of sense, where basically they had the ones that they had the reality that they liked, but there's always been a multiverse. And I don't, but I don't know if they'll explain it or not. They might just continue.
Probably
because, or Kang might, explain it in Ant-Man. But I wish we were getting Loki season 2 sooner than we're getting it. Like they should have done.
When are we getting it again? Because I know they're filming in the summer apparently.
Right, so we won't get it until, 2023 at the earliest, which is when Ant-Man comes out with Kang in it. So it's like, I thought that we would get season 2 before Ant-Man, which would be fucking awesome. Like get more Kang stuff before, like not even actually give us Kang in Loki season 2, but just more shit about him, and then we actually get him in Ant-Man. It'd be dope.
I think because I want him, if he's I don't know if he's played up to be the next big bad or whatever.
Right.
I want him sprinkled in a lot more before they just like smack us with him. Like boom, there he is. Because this bastard is tough, so I want him to be handled as such,
Yeah.
Oh, we may not even get Kang in here. He's probably gonna get like one of his variants or some shit in Ant-Man and be like, here you go. Who knows? And they'll show up at the end like, what are y'all doing?
I just sent you the picture I have up of what's supposed to be the zombie Wanda, and I really like, if she is a zombie, she is just turning, because like her face isn't messed up, but she does have blood all over her.
Right.
But
yo no sé.
I'd be interested to see, like, I don't know storytelling wise what you can do with zombie, unless they're just variants that pop up and they need to defeat them really quick, like in the Marvel Zombies episode. Because at the end of the day, in that one, fucking zombie Doctor Strange was killed by bees. Like, it's kind of stupid. So, I don't know.
We'll see. We will see. All right. I think this is a good spot to end. We had a very, very hefty show, very lengthy show.
Yeah.
Very fun show, a lot to talk about. Always love that because we don't want a dry week. Let's see. All right. So, thank y'all so much for joining us on the latest episode of the Film Cave 60. We are nearing that 100. Yes, we are.
Are we nearing it?
We're 40 away.
We have almost a year.
Listen,
we have 9 months to get to that.
we're nearing. Let's say it's
Getting
pretty
there.
near, right? Yeah. So Logan, tell the people where they can find you.
Yes, sir. You can find me right here, Logan_Swish on Twitter. You can find me Logan Swish on YouTube, Logan Swish on Patreon, where you can see my reactions to things like Boba Fett and its incredible quality, and Peacemaker with their incredible characters, and all that jazz. And yeah, we're gonna figure out what is the next show to do for Patreon very soon. And yeah, get excited. We got the Batman not far from now.
Yes.
And I want people to get excited for that shit because I'm
Not
fucking
far at all.
hype.
I'm actually very excited for that.
Yeah.
Very excited. And True Story is good, Kenya. That's a good call out.
What is it?
True Story. But I don't know how you feel. It's a Netflix. So I don't know how he feels about that.
Is it a movie or series?
It's a series. Kevin Hart's show.
And he's trying to be dramatic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he's pretty damn good. So I'll give it to him.
Well, good.
Okay. So yes, that's where you can find my boy. You can find me right up top, all forms social media. That's where you can find me. So make sure you go head over and check about that now. Just started getting, back to social media and posting videos and shit like that. So trying to do that. So look forward to that. Hope you enjoy. And be sure to see us and meet us right back here. Same time, same day, next week. Yeah. It's your boy Knight.
And I'm Logan.
And as always, we will see you in the cave. Peace.
See you guys.